I think the start streaming button had a little click sound to it.
Oh, did it update?
Yeah, I think it's a very smooth
Oh, cool.
click.
I think it's good when buttons, like for something like streaming, if it has an audio cue as well, it's actually good.
Yeah. But that's the smoothest click sound.
That's
I wanna.
the smoothest click I ever heard.
I kind of wanna stop streaming and
No,
start it again.
Next time.
Hey, arcade engineer.
Oh, already here.
Good morning. Well,
Good evening.
evening here from here. How are you? From memory, you're in Germany. Am I wrong?
I can't remember. Probably Europe. if it's good
UK.
morning.
Okay. You're still in the good morning range. Because I was like, but excuse me, it's noon in Denmark. Still 11 in UK. Still got that morning privilege. I am so tired. Doing alright. Taking a break from uni stuff. Yes. Well, I hope this can be funny.
I wonder if we should curse on that. Always leads while we're playing this. Always leads to the relevant curse.
It would feel appropriate to some degree. Fuck. Looks like TF2 had an update.
How are they still updating? I thought they stopped working on this game like 10 years ago.
The Particle Mayhem 2 team is thrilled to bring you their contest results. Okay. Oh, it's like people have made submissions.
Just like workshop stuff, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess all of this stuff looks like new things, right? Well, funny. Bill, oh sheesh, are we playing the funny medieval game? Still doing hats and hero bugs fixes and stuff. There's like 2 people working on it and most of the new assets I can... Yeah, that's probably what it is. I don't know how funny this game is. I don't know anything about it.
I think it's supposed to be kind of serious.
Yeah, but I think it has charm.
Yeah. The thing that... I don't know why, but recently, every time medieval things have been mentioned, I get reminded of that first day as a 2nd century warlord. Like,
yeah, with Eminem.
Rap. Yeah, I love that post so much.
Thank you, Biggs. Thank you, Biggs. With that morning privilege. Did you say warning?
Warning.
Warning.
I reckon that streams.
Oh, hella tired tonight. Think 2 days of too little sleep and a day job is getting to me. But let's see how far we go tonight.
Yeah, we can't stay up super late because we get up early.
Yes, yeah. Can't stay up for way too long, so it might be a short one.
Short one meaning like still probably.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how we go. We're definitely gonna finish this game. It's good. Well, oh, it says how long to beat 14 hours.
Yeah, so like 3 or 4 streams.
19 for extras and 25 for completionists. So we're gonna play this for a while, actually. I didn't consider it was that long. 2nd century warlord post is one of the few uses of AI I will forgive.
I love that post so much.
Yeah.
Play as a 2nd century warlord. Greetings, fellow humans. Quill boosted our Discord server, so thank you, Quill.
Yippee.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Not letting me save. Error saving goal.
Huh. No details on why?
No.
Huh. Oh, we got a new chatter.
Oh, Drummer Boy. Welcome to the
Drummer
stream.
boy. Or Drummer boy.
I'm guessing maybe there's like a word it doesn't like in the title? No, that can't be it. There's no like swears or something. Challenge.
Weird.
Okay, not letting me do community challenge today, so sorry.
Sorry.
I could make
Just
it so that
imagine
one-
it with your mind.
I could make it so that one very rich,
Old style.
yeah, like one very rich watcher can.
Just setting up and we will start streaming soon.
Has it finished downloading?
Yeah, I did that a while ago. You can just say one very rich cubics.
I think it's probably gonna be Nabil. Or Isla if she gets here. If
Yeah.
Isla gets here, she'll definitely buy it. Don't feel pressured.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What's happened? Nothing.
No, nothing. Okay, so it's
Nothing?
not letting me. It's not letting me. I think that there's something wrong with the comedy points at the moment. Like it's just not letting me save anything.
Weird. Then on no on that.
I mean,
No,
I'll try
that's
one more
not.
time. Ah!
Well, that sound works.
No, it's not about them not working. It's the
I know.
not allowing me to create a new one,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can't make it. Just gonna try one more time after refreshing.
All right. Then maybe we'll
Then
jump
get
into
started.
it. Sorry for starting a little bit late. Got ready a little bit too late. That's all that there is to say about that.
Oh, okay. I guess refreshing it fixed it.
Yeah.
So, I also plugged the controller in because it's an Xbox Live
Yeah.
game, so maybe it's.
I'm sure it's controller.
I'm going to be working on my craft works today. Hopefully, I'll have some.
I'm just gonna go onto the Steam page to confirm. Don't mind the auto trailer playing in a second.
And Nabil, please work on your soup animation shot while we're streaming. You got 4 drawings to do by tomorrow. Or the day after, I guess.
It does take controllers, no issue. I like that it says it supports your Xbox controller and your PlayStation controller.
Okay. It doesn't support somebody else's.
No,
but
no,
only
just
the one that's linked to you.
specifically mine.
Okay, are you ready to stream?
Yeah.
Let's stream.
Yeah. Hi. Let me get the game.
Let's get this game going. Done that already. That's good. So we're playing Pentiment. Has anyone played this game before? Apparently it's very good. Kind of for like an Obsidian game or whatever. It kind of
It's probably loud.
it's very loud.
Sorry about loud. We will deal with loud.
Jesus. Oh my god. Oh wow, they're already 67% funding our curse.
Oh my god. We haven't even started playing the game. Have mercy. What were you saying?
I can't hear you. I don't know what we're talking about. Can we turn it down?
I did.
It's still so loud. I don't know. Is this okay for people to listen to? I'm gonna wait until somebody tells us if the audio is okay.
It's probably fine.
I was just gonna ask if anyone's played this before, because it's kind of like, it's one of those games that didn't get a lot of, like, coverage. So it looks like you can use stylized fonts to tell who wrote certain things. Is that what I'm...
It says easy read fonts. This game uses stylized fonts and writing to effect that may be difficult for some readers. The easy read font options improves legibility by disabling some fonts and writing effects. So there's clearly peasant script, scribe script, humanist script.
So basically it's asking, do you want to use accessibility to make all of the fonts the same? Or like very
almost
similar?
The same. So like look at the peasant and the scribe script. They're very similar. I think the humanist script is a little bit different. The Mosaic
I think we should use stylized fonts so we can tell which ones.
Alright, as long as you read everything.
I already read everything in every single game we do. That's why I don't have a voice by the end of the streams.
Oh. Oh, it's a... In principio.
That's Latin.
Errad verbum et verbum errad.
Can somebody please tell us if the audio is too loud in this? Because I can't hear shit.
Turn yours down.
Well, there's no music anymore.
Yeah. But if you had it on max, that's...
Yeah, but I just want to know what people thought.
I like that they let you move... Oh. Wait, did I do that?
Yes.
Am I deleting? Oh my god, I am. Why would I do this? Why am I doing this? Starting over.
Hello, is anyone in the chat? Tell us if the audio is like loud or quiet, or too loud or too quiet. Audio's okay? You're ruining the precious manuscript. Already! I guess we'll have to at least watch the opening cutscene first. Oh, I love those guys. Ancient music annotation.
Oh, look at the guy in the corner.
Audio in the game is a little too loud. It says Cubics.
Okay. Fingers. Europe. What, drawn bad? Holy Roman Empire. 1518.
I'm here.
Hi, Eva.
Hello.
An artist sleeps. An artist's mind. Oh, dreaming. Alright. Menu.
As the abbot said to me, Andreas. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Keep your conversations with Brother Piero to a minimum.
Alright.
I don't think I can because maybe pause actually clicks, right? So, firstly, which one do we like here? What did the abbot say to us? The conversationist. Okay, there we go.
Like, just turn down the music, maybe? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, these birds are fucking loud.
No, I'm turning it all down.
Okay, we need to get cursed.
We need to get cursed.
Well, I guess we'll be back in a second. Can you turn the game?
Yeah, give me a second. And I have to. Wrong thing.
Okay. Curse a fitting curse. Gaming.
So I know that you do get starting like stats and this is an RPG. So maybe that is what this is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pick this one because
well, let's think about what they mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Think the top one is charisma.
Or this is charisma. Because it's about having conversations. I mean, this could be that we like women.
Yeah, that's charisma, isn't it?
Well, and what's this?
Keep your conversations with Butler Pierre to a minimum. That's probably like a warning for you getting. They either don't want you to get influenced, which is the opposite to the top one. The top one is you influencing someone else. They either don't want you to be influenced, or they don't want you to be talking to them. So maybe they are either a bad influence or they're, I don't know, somebody that they don't want you to.
I think it is just stop getting distracted by the women kind of thing. And
no, it says I don't want you distracting your sisters at the library.
Kind of the same thing in this case.
They're all the same then.
Well, first choice. What did the boss say? What did the abbot say?
Good play. Good play.
Alright. I was just gonna go over this. Brother Piero is such a source of wisdom and encouragement for you, though, said Beatrice. You looking?
Yes.
Howdy, partner!
Socrates. Indeed, but the rules of the Christian contemplative life demands that the brothers not engage in idle chatter.
Is that Socrates nuts?
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I've heard of him. What a pack of dullards. Be happy you're only stuck there for a few more months, Andreas. Priest John. How did you reply to the Abbot Andreas? Oh my god, so much is happening.
Thanks for the sub, Donald.
Thank you. Good.
Thank you for the sub. That was what?
Oh my god. I'll never play the game. I apologized and said I'd avoid unnecessary conversations in the future. I replied the rule was for him, not for me. I am an artist, not a monk. I just nodded and kept it working. Let's be a little bit rebellious. And thank Christ for that, haha. His calling is to God. Yours is to your labor and the illumination that it brings. It's the abbot's house, so everyone has to play by his rules, or rather, the rule. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master awaits you. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met, hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least?
Hmm.
That's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Flatterers. Oh, who knows? That's not why I'm doing it anyway. Oh no?
Marriage.
We are an artist and we are flatterers. It is growing late. The wheel of time stopped for no man. Andreas, I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty. I don't know, your majesty. Well, I can't always dream of this place, your majesty. Of course. If you are not here tomorrow night, I pray you will be someplace as pleasant. Robian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, your majesty.
Woohoo!
Oh, fuck
Funny.
yeah. You gotta be this guy.
Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas.
I never do. Oh, it's vibrating. Ow! At least I would if they stopped stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going.
They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. I know old John wants you to endure the shit, but since I get to take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you rag, boy.
I won't, the abbot can't push me around. He's just trying to keep order in the abbey. I'm an outsider. I will be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble.
There's no way to think about it. That's no way to think about it. You need to stand up for yourself. I like the one that's licking the boat.
Yeah. Gah! Would you please stand?
Oh, he's doing it
Oh.
on purpose.
Combat training. I give up. Take me home, Grobian.
As you wish, Andreas. Oh, there's a babby.
Good morning, Ursula. Time to get up. The Baron.
That's a point-and-click adventure.
Quests.
Whoa.
Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few more for myself. I need to get across town and head up the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Oops. Oops. Not what I want to do. What's this? That's me.
I guess you come from Nuremberg or something?
Yeah, that's why it said we were, but it also said we were an outsider in the dream. Andreas Mahler. If you were to pronounce that last name in Danish, Maler, that is literally just painter. So that's probably by some European design. Maps.
I think we're in England.
Outside
So,
castling.
What I'm saying is, there's probably...
I think we're in Germany.
Really?
Yeah, we saw a map, and we saw a map of Europe. There was a crudely drawn Denmark. That was just the shape of a curve, which means the big part under it is Germany.
Oh,
There was an Italy boot, and the text started appearing on like
Just
a
the
very
middle of that.
southern part of
Yeah,
like.
it was kind of in the middle of Europe, which is Germany. I'm gonna put your character. Can we put?
Oh my god,
your...
gun.
Yeah. Can you put your tuber
Yeah,
behind?
sure.
No, not there.
Wrong one.
The tuber is. You just have to Drag it. Drag this one under.
Oh, that's what you mean. Alright. That's worse.
Is it?
Walk the plank, Jay.
That's okay.
I'm gonna shoot.
That's okay.
Also, here's a part of the map that says Europe.
Germany didn't exist yet.
We are
Maybe you're in the Holy Roman Empire.
Well, we're in Nuremberg and Venice.
We are in the
we're in
Holy
between
we are in the Holy Roman Empire.
Oh,
It said that.
So we are in Tassing right now, I guess, but we are from Nuremberg, and
Yeah.
Venice is under us.
It actually said Holy Roman Empire as we opened the game, so...
Kaiser Abbey.
Bavaria. And Bavaria.
Yeah, I think it said that in the beginning. I bet all these squares are going to be filled out by drawings when we have been there. People.
Oh, cool beard.
Oh. Brother Piero of Verona. Artist of Kaiser Abbey, known for his kindness and helpful nature. Brother Piero is also respected as the master painter, specializing in works of extraordinary color. Ursula Gerdnorum, daughter of Peter and Clara, half-sister of Eva and Big Jorg.
Big Jorg.
Jorg. Glossary. Nuremberg. Free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center and city of arts, including painting. The Rule. The Rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia is a book of instructions for monks living together under the guidance of an abbot. Written in the 6th century, the Rule provides the principles for living a monastic
Yeah.
monastic life. All right. Wait, what was our quests? Journal. A few more pages. Oh yeah. Next things. Practice key of Solomon.
Picatrix.
Picatrix. Oh. Hippoterum. Prior parents keep giving me all these books. I know you can click those words or something.
Maybe it's like one of the other buttons.
Really should clean this up. Okay, let me real quick find out what the controls are. Interact. Margins. Maybe it's that. Y quest. Previous page. Next page. Zoom. Alright.
Well,
So let me just try that real quick. Oh, not that. Let me just make that red. I think this is it.
it didn't...
So we could have done that with Jesus before.
What does that do? We get to point at it?
Yeah, but I think it's supposed to tell us what it is. Can't really move it. I'm not really
I like
getting...
the snail.
This guy?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
I
that's
thought...
okay.
Okay. Well,
We'll
we'll
figure
find
it
out.
out later.
Go to bed. Gardener house. Oh, Gärtner. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. A baby.
Hurry up.
Gotta check all corners because I'm a gamer. Clara.
Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well?
Quite well, actually, thank you. Ordinary, as far as sleeping goes. Not well, but there's nothing to be done about it. I'll say quite well, actually, thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off in the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the roux you like from the almonds. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey.
Oh,
Oh.
did it just do a thing?
Yeah, like changed the O. Oh, I guess that's a picture of him.
Oh,
So maybe that thing before actually did point to a person.
yeah, that's probably what it was.
That's funny.
Also, the
Look at these
drawings are
funny guys. The
different.
frog.
Where's dog?
That's a
Hmm.
very good dog. Like, considering how weird the frog looks, that's a very good.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it's got an axe for a
it's an
head.
axe for a head.
So that's Otto.
What is stopped by? Yes, around dawn. Here you are, Andres.
That's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks.
Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could we... Would it be too much trouble if you paid the next month's rent today? And if we raised it by 2 groschen?
Groschen, a type of thick silver coin minted through the Holy Roman Empire. Groschen are typically worth 12 pfennigs, but may be minted at different values.
I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over this. Even more than usual, I mean.
Peter.
Cat. Let me just read the chat. The thing I like about this game is how it presents peasantry living as, like, normalcy. Like, these people aren't separated from us by anything. Penning is just a German word for penny.
Of course, it would be no problem at all. Wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. I suppose it's not out of the question. Yes, I think I can touch that. I can't promise anything. I'll see what I can do. Well, wait. What? Wait, were these taxes unexpected? I'm not sure how. Wonder what that does. I'm not sure how to respond to this. Rent wasn't due until the beginning of May. Be gracious, Andreas.
Generous.
Oh, be generous, Andreas. You can spare the money and it will ease their burden. You must take the consequences of inaction into account. What is this shit? Don't they pay taxes every year? Why is this falling on you to fix? She did just make me a brekkie.
So, the characters from that
Is Beatrice?
were in your dreams. They're like your...
Yeah.
These are your Disco Elysium brain
Yeah.
characters.
What do you think? Shall we be generous?
I think you should play it how you want.
Let's be generous at first. On the other hand, she might think she can keep asking me for advances on rent. Let's
Well,
do it, but not be funny about it.
I thought I would... If I were playing, I would ask why the taxes weren't expected. That's because I would be curious as to why I suddenly have to pay taxes.
Well, they were 2 months behind, she said. So they're already delayed on them.
Okay.
I think we already know what we need to know.
Okay, fine.
Well, I suppose that's not out of the question. Yes, I think I can manage that.
So grateful, truly, Andreas. I apologize for asking again. It's just awful to be stuck in such a position. Oh, it's like they're fixing the bad handwriting. So every now and then, it's hard to read. And our taxes get harder to pay every year. Peter works hard, but it just never seems like it's enough.
That's Peter.
Saint Luke bless you for helping us both out.
Saint Luke, Christian Evangelianist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull.
Speaking of St. Luke, how was your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it?
Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the Divine Office that Prior Ferens allows me to work on my masterpiece.
Hi, Georgie.
A monk.
New person in the chat.
Hello.
Hi. How is everybody today and tonight? Alright. Tired
Yeah,
today?
very
I like
tired.
that thing in the corner.
Oh yeah. The prayer times observed by all Christian monastic orders, monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day and once at night as directed by the rule of Saint Emma. And that was Ferenc. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. City council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry. I will marry and open a workshop of my own. Right.
Nuremberg to university and now traveling the world as an artist.
We get a description of it. Yes, we did.
So maybe we keep those. Mary.
I think they're just facts, so they're always the same.
Yeah, as in like maybe now we can up.
Maybe.
So, what life have you had ahead of you, Mr. Andreas?
Yes, I suppose it doesn't feel like I'm.
It does.
Suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after a few missteps, some wandering, and a little too much fun.
Love the medieval style of VTubers. Thank you.
Say some wandering.
It must be rather frightening starting all over again.
I owe it to my family to make something of my life. It is, but I know now that this is what I want to do. This will be remembered. Not many people get to decide that.
Certainly not anyone in Tessie. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen your sketch. Such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful.
It is. It's my finest work. It's getting there. Well, it's hard to say until it's done.
There's no way to think about it. I'm sure there will be a treasure when... sure it will be a treasure when it's finished. Now, I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. I'll see you after Vespers for supper.
Vespers. A monastic hour at dusk. One of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Klaus, he looks like a smith.
Yeah. Of course. Please say hello to the Druckers for us.
Of course, until later, Clara. Can I talk to... No, I can't. Wait, Eva and Clara. Okay, I can.
Eva's the bonnet girl. Hello, Andreas. Oh,
Okay,
that's it.
Oh. Hello, Clara. Can you spare a moment to chat?
Of course, Andreas. How can I help?
I was wondering if I could help with your tax troubles. You said you were behind on taxes to the Abbey. Exactly how much are you short?
Oh, well, 2 goldens worth.
Golden. Gold coins used as currency throughout the Holy Roman Empire. Though different standards exist for the golden in different regions, it is generally equivalent to the Florentine florin.
You can't pay your rent early. That's alright. I'm sure we can find some way to pay the abbot.
No, I'll have my payments for you. I was merely curious.
Ah, I see. Peter's too proud of a man to ask for charity when there's still a ground to till. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked you about rent in the first place. You're young, and you have your own life ahead.
I'm happy to pay early, Clara. You've been a good host to me, and I can do it without more than your help.
Bless you, Andreas. Don't mention this to Peter, alright? He would hate to know that I told you about our troubles. Oh,
God.
God! God bless you! Hey, that happened earlier. Jesus came in late in the script. When the other person said Jesus. It's almost like, revisionism. Like, I think that maybe we're doing this thing where, like, somebody else is coming in with the red pen to write the Christian words in.
Hmm. You won't know a thing.
Thank you, Andres.
Until later, Clara.
Chicken!
Hello, Peter.
Look at all those animals. Andres.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh. Big Jorg.
Ah, morning, Andreas.
Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? You working today? Working.
Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit a big rock plow. It took me Lord knows how long.
Maybe it's like, maybe it's because it's like, oh, don't say
Take
the
the
Lord's
name.
name in vain. But this is how people talk, so it's like pointing that out.
Yeah, it's either that or I think that maybe like because it's written, it's like
Mm.
physically written. It kind of makes me feel like maybe somebody's coming in,
We did see
adding
someone.
text to
we-
our text.
We
'Cause
we started by scraping off all the original writing in a
yes.
book.
So what I think this might be is that there are people writing this story, because when you go out in the menu, you're in a book. So it makes me feel like somebody is revising the text and adding the Christianisms of
Yeah.
you off to the Abbey.
Every day but Sunday.
Right. Thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming, no?
Just smells like fresh alpine air to me.
Traveling too much. Where was it that you spent your one day year before you... What does that say? Taste thing?
Tassing. That was the
Tassing.
name of the place. Wanderjahr. Wandering years, during which a journeyman, artist, or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skill.
Look at those animals!
Oh my god, that cat has a
Jetpack!
jetpack. Basil. Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Low Countries. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Italy. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan.
Oh, Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
Oh wait, we haven't picked. We have to pick.
Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. Press and hold to confirm your choice. So, where do we go? We know some Italian and French. We know some Dutch and French. We know Italian and a little Greek.
I have no idea. I imagine these are equal kind of options here. You just will... I'm guessing that this will unlock certain dialogue with certain people, and it will hide dialogue with certain people, depending on their cultural background. And
I know a little bit about... I don't know specifics, but I know vaguely a little bit about these kind of choices.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking, if I was just like playing this blind, which I am, because I haven't seen anything about this game, I would pick the ones that I personally know the least about, the cultures I know the least about, because then I can kind of, if characters actually speak their language untranslated, I can maybe suss out some words while this game takes care of the harder translation.
Well,
That's what I would
Dutch looks like gibberish to me, and I
Yeah.
don't know any French.
That's a good reason. Like that's what I would do in this sense, but I don't actually know any of these languages at all. So
Yeah,
like,
so all of them are good choices.
well, you might know some German. Like you might be able to translate some German.
But none of these options are about German.
Oh,
It's Italian and French, Dutch and French, Italian and Greek. I think we are already in.
you're already German.
Yeah.
True.
Let's go low
I think
countries.
Dutch is hard to translate.
I think you should just go with what you feel like would make an interesting character, though. Like,
Well, I think the Dutch says
You're doing
the
it.
coolest one.
You're
so it
winning
has
the
a
video
nine.
game. Everyone is cheering for you.
Antwerp, burgers,
Burgers.
burgers. How do you say it?
I'm from Burgers.
How do you say it?
Bruges.
Bruges in Ghent. All
Remember the movie In Bruges?
Yeah, I do, but I don't remember the name of how you say it part.
I actually don't know if that's how you say it. That's just how English speakers say it.
Ghent and all the great art cities of Flanders,
What's that?
north and west, down by the sea.
There's your problem. The sea has confused your sense of smell. Spend enough time in these mountains, and you'll be able to smell a storm coming.
How long will that
And you
take?
may ask yourself, have I have water?
Dink.
Well,
10, 15 years.
I don't think I have that long, Big York.
What do you spend all that time in Flanders doing anyway? Other than art, I mean.
Hedonist. Pick a background that will affect your character's choice going forward. Yep. Anders seeks out pleasure where he goes. He is extremely social and quite experienced in all the enjoyable vices of the world. Craftsman. Andreas lives to work and dedicates all his time to his art.
Arcade Engineer said, you're a German townsman, so you are a bird. The joke is, I'm pretty sure, Boyer or something is a word for a citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah. good bit.
Uh,
Hey, you said you weren't German.
Bookworm.
You did a German bit.
Andreas spends all his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. Rapscallion. Andreas was a penchant,
As a
penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. Businessman. Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, making investments, and balancing his books. I feel like craftsman.
Well, that feels fitting for an artist, but I
Yeah.
guess all of them can kind of work. Kind of character would be fun.
I feel like these would be the most interesting. I feel like craftsman would be the most interesting.
Yeah, I guess it depends how the game programs this. I imagine that you get certain to you by picking certain options.
I think it's mostly just dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Other than art, nothing. That's what I was there for. Art is the whole point, Big York. The craft, I don't have time for anything else.
Oh, sorry, honest. Anyway, I have to get going. Jog, let's go! Dad's already acting like you're taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that work. See you later, Andreas.
Until later. I suppose this is the way we're supposed to go.
You check out the
wanna
animals.
just want to see what the other direction is.
Oh, look at those pigs!
Il
Peter?
Peter. Oh no.
God bless you,
Andreas. Oh my god, look at those pigs. They're like medieval drawings.
Weather is bad. Quite awful. This town's gone to shit since my day.
I don't think the town folks can do much about the weather. Were things very different when you were young?
It's different is being pissed. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customers. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to attention. Perchta.
Perchta, pagan goddess of the Alps, associated with animals and spinning wool. She is still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia.
Perchta to keep the skies clear. Matthias knew that. Christ was in our hearts, even white ladies.
The church banned all observance of pagan gods.
Oh, so maybe they are like scrubbing all of the pagan stuff and replacing it with Christian stuff in our text.
Maybe. What sort of old customs? I thought Saint Moritz protected Tassen. Saint Moritz is a patron saint of Tassin. Legend states he was the Egyptian-born commander of a Roman legion who converted to Christianity. They were all martyred for their faith. His hand is a relic in Isau's Shire. You think that spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? Say that.
Yes, and Saint Satia too, but really protected it.
Same one.
Saints want the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Renning kept.
Rannick Kemper, the late husband of Ottilia.
Ambassador Abbott may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive.
Like the old widow, Ottilia. I won't mention that to them. What do the traditions entail? I just say I won't mention that to the Abbot.
Bah, the Abbey. But Perchta's hounds take the Abbey. It's the same guy.
Oh yeah. Right. I should go.
Okay. Alright, God bless. Hi, Moshi.
Oh, blocking
Wow, funny sheep. Oh, I like them. Oh, the animals look so funny.
Yeah. Interest.
I think J is pronounced like G in this accent. George? I don't know. They're German, right? Dog?
Yeah, dog.
I would think that they're German. That's the thing they call pagan gods spirits to discredit them. Romeo Tristis. Oh, Andreas, good timing. Do you have a moment to lend me a hand?
Of course.
Wonderful. I've got too many irons in the fire. Or rather, shoes. Horseshoes. I miscounted how many I put in. Now I need a hand, else they'll overheat and I won't be able to work the metal. Oh!
Up in the game.
Here, take the shoe and the tongs. Put the hot part of the shoe on the anvil and I'll hit it with the hammer.
But I'm hitting it with the hammer by pressing A.
Okay. Cooking mama. Next one. Ooh. Have a good lunch. See you later. Well done. See? Short work. Thanks for the help, Andreas. I don't know what I was thinking, doing all of those at once. Sure would be nice to have someone to help me out here every week.
Have you considered an apprentice? Have you considered a child? Don't look at me. Painting is hard enough.
Child labor.
Apprentice.
I have. None of the boys in the village seem interested.
Keep at them. I bet you could get birch trucker.
Baby. Oh, look at that oddish! Right.
Oh, choice.
Wow.
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 Is that a penis? Okay.
It's just a...
That's just a leaf.
Faust would have my head if I tried.
House.
Probably his son. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'll see you and Otto up by the Abbey guest house for dinner.
Otto was that guy, yeah.
Handsome lad.
Until then. I don't know where I'm going.
Frog! Yeah, there was a frog. And a mandrake. I guess that's what the thing with the face was.
Andreas Smith's smithery. It's so much smaller than the one than the one he used at the Abbey. He uses at the Abbey. Oh, these are some good ones.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, no, come back!
No,
The
not
cat
now.
licking
Not
its
now.
balls.
I saw it already, yeah. So, Town Commons. What way for the Abbey? I have no clue what direction I'm going.
I'm guessing left and right, like it's just... You only got a 2D thing to work with, so you probably only got...
This is all true, but I don't know what direction to go towards to get to the Abbey. Well,
Where's
they
the
locked
Abbey?
off.
Where's the Abbey on the map?
They're helping us. They're locking off the
Duck!
pass I'm not going.
Ducks!
Ducks. Oh, they go. "Arr!"
And there's babbies. Babbies.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
What's going on here? Martin, please, can you give me a hand here?
what do you want?
What do you want? Oh yeah, do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll
this
be
guy?
mine. What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on him.
That looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping.
Is there something I can do? No, excuse me. I'll stay. I'll try to stay out of your way. Martin, idiot. You're going to help them? Should I offer to help? Perhaps helping others also helps us. It allows us to feel useful and take satisfaction in our work. That idiot Martin should be helping them. Yell at him. Give him a good scare. I prefer. And again, I don't know anything about sheep, and I'll probably just get in their way. Is there something I can do to help?
Have you ever handled sheep before?
Good point.
Oh, look. There's something going up at the Steinerwiller's place. Yelling man.
Who's that on the horse? Looks rich.
I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. Who's it gonna be? Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johan pulled his pants down. Look at those cats.
They're good.
Knocked 2 of my mom's teeth out. You don't want to feel, you don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger.
You think he's a noble? Looks really rich.
God damn it, Martin, stay out of trouble for once.
What? On Hetty?
Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control.
Of course. See you later. I don't know why that... Oh, that's when you leave.
So, You want to get him to help or tell him not to
Yeah.
help? That's your two options.
Help your aunt and cousin, alright?
This will be remembered.
Eat shit, Anders.
Whoa.
Whoa. Like it's speaking a different language.
Whoa, is it like a typewriter? Morning, Andreas. How's it going?
Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey, another few hours to work on my masterpiece.
Good to hear. Still coming for the supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. You really need to see those new woodcuts. I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiel.
Till Eulenspiel, the titular character of the popular 15th century book. Till is a prankster, and continually exposing the vices and hypocrisies of others. He is also quite skilled at tricking people into smelling, touching, or eating his excrement.
He's pretty good at making people eat his shit.
Yeah. I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian.
Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from...
Per se? Witch mania? Adventure stories of questionable morale repertoire? A sloppy typesetting? Say that one.
He doesn't mind those so much, actually.
No?
As long as they don't get too common.
Oh,
So, supper tonight after Vespers?
of course. Thank you.
Great. I'll tell Marie and Bert you're coming. See you then.
See you later.
Must be Bert's dad.
Thomas.
Thomas. God bless, Master Mailer. Hope your week is going well.
Thank you, Father. I'm going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get to work. Thank you, Father, but I'm running late at the Abbey. Say the top one.
Good, good. Andreas, I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? Oh, Moshi's gonna leave. See ya, Moshi. Hope you feel better soon.
Yes, I apologize, Father Thomas. I promise you I'll make it this Sunday. I do, but I've been working on sketches late at night and... Sigh. Stayed up. I just stayed up too late on Saturday. I don't want to get into arguments with him about this. Going to church on Sunday be such a burden. If not for... Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Teacup.
I got it.
Alright. If not for his sake, consider it for your own. A man has many, many duties, Father Thomas should appreciate how hard you work to keep the Abbey. To help the Abbey. This asshole can't make you go to mass. To hell with him. Oh, we have already devoted so hard on the craft.
I think that we're probably getting background roles depending on what.
Yeah, of
for
course.
these,
It's
so-
just like whatever we do hasn't changes what people think of us. Our actions will be remembered, and he has beliefs, and I have beliefs, and everyone else has beliefs, and he has some 3 beliefs.
that all belong to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, it's at least, it's both for him and for your own sake, but also, what about the craft? Or to hell with him. Almost everyone in town works hard, though. That's a good point. And I've already been like, oh, lucky me, I have a choice. Which everyone else doesn't. Yes. Yes, I apologize, Father Thomas. I promise I'll make it this Sunday.
You don't have to make a promise to me, but your salvation is contingent on. Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Mela, this is Lord Baron of Rothwick. Rothwold.
Rothwalden.
Wall. Great lord from the countryside near Worms.
Worms! Prosperous imperial free city in the western part
Look
of
at
the
it,
empire.
look who it is!
What?
It's a mallet.
A mallet duck. Located on the Rhine River, Worms have been the site of many imperial, what did it say? Diets.
They eat worms. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcome. Oh, yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull.
Innsbruck. Capital of the Austrian county of Tyrol and major stop on the imperial road connecting Italy and Bavaria. It is the closest major city to Herisau Abbey and Tassing. Notably, it was also the site of witch trials in 1485. Venice, one of the most powerful republics on the Italian peninsula, sitting on the northwest coast of the Adriatic Sea. Venice is a major center for commerce and art in Southern
What do you
Europe.
think that thing on the right is?
Then look. Oh, that big ball?
What's that?
That's
I think that's how they drew jellyfish.
Oh, that's a good
Or
idea.
something like really weird.
That's what eggs look like.
No, I think they would know what eggs look like.
Oh, not chicken eggs, fish eggs.
Ah. I mean, it has a certain charm common to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for the emperor's diet.
Or diet? I don't know what it is.
Diet?
Imperial Diet is an assembly of the 3 colleges of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire. The prince electors, the princes and dukes, the representatives of the imperial cities, they meet to deliberate on the matters of importance to the empire.
I don't know what that is. Never heard that before.
Yeah.
The emperor. Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter.
Who was the artist, my lord? Was the Diet assembled, my lord? I'm gonna say that.
I'm sure you know him. An older man from Nuremberg with enough of a reputation to paint the emperor.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm from. That's probably the guy in the book. Albrecht Dürer, well known across the empire, and a legend in our mutual hometown. Dürer is a renowned painter and printmaker from Nuremberg. He is revered in Venice as well as across the Holy Roman Empire since 1512. He has enjoyed the patronage of Emperor Maximilian I.
Ah, you are also from Nuremberg. Interesting. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead and make a visit to Curacao.
Okay.
Hi, Marie.
We read about that one.
Marie's here.
Hello.
I heard Father Matthias died shortly after our last visit, of course.
Father Matthias, abbot of Curacao, before Father Gernot, widely respected by the monks and nuns, as well as the people of Tassing, known for his kindness and his love of books. So maybe the new abbot is not very loved in comparison.
Great loss for the abbey and all of us. All. And us
For us all.
Indeed. By good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historica Tacife he was reading during my last visit.
Story of
Tessier.
Tessier. An account of the early history of Tessing. Kiesau's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy. Baron Rothenvogel brought another to the abbey as a gift.
I'll have to turn on the button that shows that it's on.
Hmm.
Father Matthias is hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal. Oh, yes, but I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tessing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey with Father Gurnett, and I have come to check on its progress.
This guy.
The sneezed!
Full of sneeze.
Medieval times, yes. We're playing Pentiment. And yes, it is in medieval times. Oh, my lord, if you have come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mailer here.
Not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by our city council.
Pretend
Yeah,
you're him.
yeah, it's an honor to meet you, my lord.
Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey's scripture. Scriptorium.
Scriptorium. A room for writing, illustrating, and illuminating manuscripts through typically associated with monasteries. They have disappeared from almost all abbeys by the 16th century.
So we're like in
From the
late medieval times.
We are in 15, was it 12 right now?
Something like that. That's pretty late for medieval times, isn't it?
Okay.
Nuremberger artist working in an abbey scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story.
Of course, my lord, it would be an honor. Well, I'm already late to the abbey, but I suppose it's alright. Surely my lord would find little entertainment or companionship in me.
Not that.
Yeah, in honor.
This will be wonderful. It's so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table.
Oh no! Now we have two
No, we
things.
double booked. Did the Abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up.
After Vespers.
After Vespers. What is he going to do? Refuse us? Why? Excellent. We'll see you there then. Michaelis, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mailer. See you there. Once more.
Oh nay.
No, we double booked. We were gonna have dinner with the what's his name? Klaus.
Yeah.
Who's this? Is this the fancy man?
Yeah, we just talked to him.
So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. You're unmarried.
No, I'm not married, but in truth, I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Erfurt is one of the most populous cities in the empire and is located near its heart. It has been home to the respected university since 1379 and is the center of humanist thought.
That wonderful. The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. Oh, I know who that guy
I know.
is.
Oh, the king? Yeah, I know him.
The king. Isn't he like the Protestant founder?
I was doing a bit
The king.
Martin
Oh,
Luther.
King.
King.
Right. Why would you say the king in this context? where
Cause
there's,
it's
like,
funny! Cause it's funny!
Weird
Long
medieval-
live the king!
There's funny cats on this.
Yeah.
They're licking their balls.
As they do. Priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg. controversial for his opinion on church's sale of indulgence to forgive sin, which were recently published and distributed throughout the empire. Oh yes,
So this is
important man.
This is like the beginning of Protestantism, right?
Suppose.
He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, I have even met him. Did you know? Did you? You must tell me.
Ah no, he was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. His ideas don't hold much interest for me, I'm gonna say.
Very wholehearted. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. Wonder if the good brother of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they have even read the list of 95 things against the church.
95 Theses. A list of propositions against the church's practices of selling indulgences for the remission of sin. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just the name of his book, I guess.
Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot not disappointed in that regard.
Never looked at it before. Yeah, oh, just the old
Previous guy.
The previous abbot.
Enough of Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies.
Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very educated. Why are you so interested in my education? I'll say the top one.
Oh, no, my family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all the books and tutors as a child could dream of. I love all knowledge from Aristotle to Cicero to Finino and Erasmus, and everyone in between and yet to come.
All privilege. Cicerio. Cicerio, statesman, scholar, lawyer, and renowned orator of the late Roman Republic. He is revered both for his contribution to Latin literature and his skill at rhetoric. Ficino. Marsilio Ficino.
Sounds Italian.
Ficino, yeah.
Ficino, maybe?
Ficino, yeah. Ficino was a 15th century Italian priest and humanist who was one of the leading figures of the Italian Renaissance. He is well known for his translation of the works of Plato into Latin.
So the Robin says the first one is pronounced Cicero.
Cicero. Alright. Is that Italian as well?
It looks Italian.
It might be.
It says Roman Republic, so that could be.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Aristotle, Greek philosopher and student of Plato.
I heard of this.
Renowned as a
Renowned?
as a polymath.
You say the N out loud. Renowned.
Renowned as a polymath, he wrote on a wide variety of subjects. His work is extensively cited by current scholars, and even more work is attributed to him than he could ever have written. Erasmus of Rotterdam, a Dutch priest and philosopher who is a preeminent among eminent among northern humanists. He is known for his works in Latin and Greek, as well as his calls for reform within the church.
That's where you could buy your way into heaven for 25 grand. Is that what Martin Luther's deal was?
Criticizing that? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Oh, I thought he was criticizing the Catholic model, which is like the sin that have to be forgiven.
No, I think it was... The whole point was it said his book was about criticizing how the church was gathering money to forgive sin.
Oh, okay.
That's what it said.
Current move screaming out Toho fan. I don't know anything about Toho except that you gotta dodge bullets full of... I might as well save up for that since I can't afford a house. Yeah. You could go to heaven instead of buy a house. It's cheaper. That's what an indulgence is. Yeah.
Heaven is a house forever.
Hey, heaven is everybody's house.
I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is as well read as any university student.
I'm simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, you earn your doctorate?
Huh.
He
That's
changed the
interesting.
way he wrote. Oh, it's because
Interesting.
I think it's because, like, we now see him as an equal.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we thought he was, like, some fancy asshole, and so he was writing in fancy asshole speak. And now we have given him... Or maybe that's not us. Let's assume it's whoever's writing this book
Hmm.
now thinks they are on equal grounds to us. So
Yeah.
now we're speaking the same.
Also with the with Klaus was typing,
Yeah.
and we had the option to criticize it being poor. So yeah.
I think that it's possible that we're the ones writing the book.
Yeah.
Andreas is the one writing the book. So now that he's seeing that person as an equal, he's putting a different font.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. Only master degree. I started working towards a doctorate, but didn't finish.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study?
Theology. Andreas is has a strong understanding of Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies, and similar subjects.
Jesus canon.
Imperial law. Andreas knows the basics of the fractured system of law that govern the various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Medicine.
Ooh.
Andreas is familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine, and illness.
So this is
Interesting
what you
option.
started studying. Of course, you will get to know some more.
Yeah. I think medicine sound kind of cool. I'm
We have
surprised
no
that that's an
proof-
option.
We have no proof heaven is not subject to housing crisis. No!
Let's do medicine.
Medicine's interesting.
All things medical, studying the latest and greatest text coming out of Italy.
They said, do you want to be a mage, an asshole, or a healer? Yes, the Italians continue to innovate in that area. Extraordinary, really. Fascinating work. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in the decades to come. This smug face.
Yeah.
You! If I had any faith, I would pray you'd never show your face here again. Curse you, Lorenz. Rothvogel? Patch's dogs tearing you to pieces would be too kind a fate. That's the pagan. He's
Oh, yeah.
pagan. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think?
What was that about?
Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Well, part of your early time in university, every student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes?
Trivium and quadrivium. Trivium and quadrivium represents the lower and upper divisions of a classic liberal arts university education. Latin.
Oh.
Grammar, logic, and rhetoric form the trivium.
Arithmetic.
Arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy form the equatorium.
Trivium. I don't know
So
what do those things have in common? Grammar, logic, and rhetoric?
So it's basically like,
Is it like
language and human things sections, or like maths.
music is maths?
No, like it says it's two things, trivium and quadrivium. It says like the first things were the trivium,
Arithmetic, which is
arithmetic,
math,
geometry, music. Oh yeah,
and
I guess.
astronomy.
Huh.
The quadrivium.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
What do those things have in common? I wonder if it's like any basis for that, or are they just randomly decided this thing is this and that thing?
Did you have a favorite subject?
It's trivia and quadratics. Is music maths?
Latinist. Andreas has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall sententiae, etiquette,
Sentente antiquae.
quoted words of wisdom from the Roman Republic of
I guess that's what that
Empire.
means.
Logician. Andreas
Music is math. Oh, no.
instinctively thinks through the imperial implications of information as he receives it. Is adept at spatial,
Spatial.
spatial analysis and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. A
He's
rationalist,
a
if you will,
rationalist. I don't
or a
understand why
orator.
Will is saying that music is math, and to me, music is the most vibes thing in the world. Like, music is the most vibe thing.
Orator. Andreas excelled at rhetoric in university. He is a skilled teacher, persuader, and public speaker. Occultist. No,
Yeah.
occult. Yeah.
Yeah, occultist.
Andreas knows this soul endangering what? Endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theology. What?
Theurgy.
Theurgy.
I don't know what that
Huh.
is.
Necromancy, and various magical rituals and
Ceremonies.
ceremonies. Yeah, heavens and earth.
Oh, I like that
Andre-
drawing.
Andreas knows a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movements. He's also familiar with various plants and animals from study and personal experience.
So, when they say astrology, they probably mean astronomy, right? Like, just the study of space.
Yeah,
This-
astrology. That's space.
Well, it's just because, like,
It's stars.
in modern language, astrology is when you use star signs, and astronomy is when you use space study.
Yeah,
But I think that maybe at this point in time, it's the same. Like, it's both space.
you can't really
spatial,
do.
star study.
You can't really go into the stars anyway. So
yeah,
yeah.
true. Robin says, apparently pronounced theurgy, the operation or effect of a supernatural divine agency. Theurgy.
Mm.
Music is vibes, but it's also science music. It's also a science. Music science is a thing. Well, I'm sure music science is a thing, but
I think
also-
I'm gonna be an analyst.
So Robin said, you want to learn a language, get too smart, get too charisma, get too magic, or get too chaos.
Do the smart.
What's the order there again?
A charm.
Ah,
You're just good at rhetoric. You're a good teacher, persuader, and public speaker.
okay. Magic option?
Nah. Logic, geometry, and
Arithmetic.
arithmetic.
Quite interesting for an artist. Was Aristotle's organon the foundation of your study?
Yes, the organon.
Organ?
Organon.
Yeah.
Organon for logic and Euclid's elements of geometry, but the past few centuries have yielded wonderful new texts on logic. Peter Abelard provided the foundations of scholastics philosophy and established the primacy of Aristotle's work.
12th century French teacher. Philosopher and theologian. He is known for his philosophical work in logic and his theological work in theory. He's also remembered for his love affair with his student, the renowned Benedictine nun, abbess, and scholar Eluce de Argenteuil. Sounds kind of French.
Englishman William Ockham gave us the Summa Logicae, arguing nominalism against Platonic realism. But
So
I hate
was like-
words.
I feel like sometimes when they correct themselves, they're correcting actual spelling mistakes. But that time it looked like they were just actually correcting an old German writing. I'm not sure if that's intent.
What time?
Just then, they wrote UF instead of OF. That looked like it could actually be the way that English used to be written.
Maybe.
That would be cool.
13th and 14th century English Franciscan philosopher and theologian, known for his commentaries on Peter Abelard's 4 books of sentence, his defense of apostolic poverty and his writings on faith.
Okay. Oh, I love the scenery. We have canal bridges like this in lakes. Yeah, it
Nice.
looks pretty.
And of course, Thomas Aquinas gave us the tools to employ both faith and reason in the pursuit of truth.
All monks and friars, of course. A great deal of work to force Aristotle to fit within the church's maximum.
Is that so wrong?
I question that these great men should have had to wrestle logic into what the church established by fiat and force. And your other studies? Were there anything else you were excelled at?
Hmm.
Oh, cool, you get to
pick
choose. Maybe just assume you only get 2. So that you have them in order. So, let's think about your background so far. You're Dutch? Or, like, you know-
no.
you know
we are
Dutch.
German, but we know we've been traveling to near
Yeah,
the
you
lowlands,
studied
which is
in-
Dutch
in-
and French.
Yeah, you studied in the lowlands. You're a craftsman. And now you're also a logistics guy.
No, I don't think we studied where we traveled to.
Oh, okay.
We
you,
picked
you
that
did
we-
craft.
we
you
picked-
craft.
yeah.
They asked you what you did there.
Yeah.
You did craft.
It could be charismatic, good with rhetoric, good with that. That would fit that. We'll
I don't
spec
think
into
you
magic.
Can, I think you can probably pick any.
I
like,
can.
I mean, like, you've
Well-
already talked to him about being sort of like, what's it called? Euclid and, I'm guessing, like, people who do math and do art. So you can really just be whoever. Oh
Of
man,
course.
this is our medieval soda.
This one's funny.
I think this one's interesting. I want to learn about necromancy.
It sounds
alchemy.
illegal.
Well, it's a study.
I used to access. I used my access to the university's
yeah, the-
library to pursue more historic interest.
Esoteric.
Esoteric.
Oh, esoteric how?
Mythical texts, books on alchemy, invoking spirits, divination, purely academic, of course.
Of course. Look at his face. Look at his shit-eating
Yeah.
grin.
I started with Insignios
I think it's
Corpus
Ficino.
Ficino's Corpus Hermeticium, and my interest only deepened from there.
Corpus sounds like a body.
Yeah. Compilation of 17 religious and philosophical treatises encompassing the
Encompassing the soteriology of Hermes Trismegistus, or the thrice great Hermes. The centuries-old texts reflect Egyptian, Greek, and Jewish traditions and ideas that were translated into Latin in the late 15th century by Marsilio Ficino. Vazzarella.
some names.
Historically, necromancy is communication with you. Nothing else, you're getting a boost in your vocabularies. Quite interesting, Andreas. I'll make some time to speak with you more on this topic during my stay.
I look forward to it, my lord. This will be remembered.
Ah, there's the abbey. Rabbits. Oh, look at how big that one is. That's like a hair. I have good memories of this place, and of Father Matthias. I'm sad to hear of his passing.
How did you come to know him? How did you come to know of Kiesau at all?
My family had been patrons of Curacao for, I don't know how many generations. Some years ago, I heard the Curacao still had a wonderful library of artisans. Professional artists have taken over most of the manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here.
Well, there's not much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe, and me. This is as good a place as any to create art. The artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned.
Well, Curacao is more than a bit old-fashioned. Some of my friends think I'm mad for commissioning a manuscript from an abbey this day and age. Well, my family have been patrons of Curacao for generations. It seems wrong to stop now while there's still talent here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Garanet a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress.
Oh yeah.
Wait, are you the artist working on it? The prayer book with 20 illustrations.
I know the work, but no, I do know the artist well. The venerable brother Percio.
Oh,
Period.
how venerable.
He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero has a incredible talent with color.
And I very much look forward to seeing it. Quick, Loss, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the abbey. Yes, my lord. That was a very short scene to load in.
Mhm.
Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Oh. 3 differently shaped nuns. Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns separated. Benedictine.
Founded in the 6th century, the Benedictines are a Christian monastic order that observes vows of obedience, poverty, uh,
Chastity.
chastity, and stability under the rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia.
Oh, wait, hold on. Look at those. Look at that pelican.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's good.
Good. Church closed most of them centuries ago. But then, here's a place out of time in more ways than one.
You know, Mother Silesia, Ce- Cel- Cecilia. She seemed to recognize you.
We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that.
Has many enemies, this guy.
Yeah. Ah, you must be Father Gurnet. I'm Lawrence, Baron of... God, look at this guy's font.
Oh, damn.
Is this guy German? Yes, the Baron of Rothwell. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. If you say so, I'm not good with remembering faces. Forgive me, my lord. I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, I rode ahead. Just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. It's no trouble. Uh, yes, I mean, no, it's no trouble. You want to see it? Oh, in a moment, I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you in there. Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I'm scriptorium now.
Of course, Father, I'm eager to get to work. Why are you taking this out on me? He's not my problem. Is this bad time to ask for the advance on my payment for the Book of Hours?
I guess that's what we want.
Book of Hours, a type of illuminated manuscript that contains abbreviated form, the prayers for the divine office in addition to other religious texts. Most are relatively plain, but wealthy patrons often commission lavish examples with elaborated allusions.
Illustrations.
Probably not a good time to anger him.
Yeah. To work.
Shit, I should have asked him about the advance on the Gertrude's taxes. For the Gertrude's taxes. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthias to pay me early.
Wait, who? That's a new person.
It's one of the people in there, I'm pretty
Matthias?
sure. Yeah. Find a way to get paid.
He
Shire.
has the same name as the guy who's doing the horses. We got so many places to visit. So there's a church. Cloister. What the hell's a cloister? I thought
Like
that was a
kitchen?
Pokemon.
Well, they walked over there, so I imagine that's where the kitchen is.
Oh, okay.
I imagine we
Lower
should just
Abbey.
get to it.
Might need to go to the bathroom soon.
We do it now.
Cloister? Yeah. I was also thinking, maybe instead of uncursing us the normal way, we should do the 2nd century world.
No. That's stupid.
Go on YouTube and find royalty-free rap backing track.
Also, the
Like a
fun of that
monastery?
is the reading because it sounds like Eminem. If someone just read that,
Yeah, no, I mean,
then-
do an Eminem impression.
yeah, no, I
Do
don't
an
think I
Eminem
can do that.
impression.
Nah, I'm good.
First day is 2nd century warlord. There's a
Alright.
bunch of crows here. I keep thinking noises are coming from outside. A cloister is a piece of quiet worship. Place of quiet worship. Okay, cool. Good to know. I think we have to go to the bathroom, so
I wanted to point out before we do, I kind of love how good games audio is getting at believable environmental sounds like birds.
it's like the Mr. Brightside video.
Yeah. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 does a great job at this. Kingdom Come does a great job at this. Even
Oh! Fucking killed him. In the middle of a conversation, no less.
even Tarkov does it really well. Escape from Tarkov, and it's just kind of cool. It's like, oh my god, I'm in Russia.
You're in Tarkov.
Yeah.
I think it makes a lot of sense for first-person shooters to have good sound design, especially because you want to be aware of your surroundings in a game like an extraction shooter. But yeah, some of these dinky games, I'm like, it doesn't need to be that. It doesn't need to sound like Mr. Brightside is coming through my window.
Yeah.
But I like it. The ASMR goes hard. Okay.
Yeah.
Quick cinema break.
Yes.
And we'll be back in a little bit, and we'll keep playing.
Maui, you haven't seen a 2-litre bottle of Diet Coke, have you?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, very funny. Can I have it back now, please?
No!
Hey, be careful with that!
Oh, whoa. Hey, Kix, what's going on, buddy?
I'm trying to catch Maui. What are you doing?
Oh, I just got back from the shops. I was getting my 49 rolls of Mentos.
Yep, that's me. You might be wondering how I got into this mess. Well, let me start from the beginning. Maui, you haven't seen a 2-litre bottle of Diet Coke, have you?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, very funny. Can I have it back now, please?
No!
Hey, be careful with that. Ah,
Whoa. Hey, Kix, what's going on, buddy?
I'm trying to catch Maui. What are you doing?
Oh, I just got back from the shops. I was getting my 49 rolls of Mentos.
Hi, I'm Alex, and this is Marie.
Yeah.
And welcome to Same Cute Funny. All right, Marie, let's get started. First up, worms
Oh.
and snakes.
Same cute funny.
Well, that's a Same Cute Funny. Next on the list,
Uh-huh.
frogs and rabbits.
Ah. Not same, but still cute funny.
Unbelievable. Hedgehogs and echidnas. What's wrong?
No, I don't like it.
It's just an echidna.
I don't like it. It's scary. No.
Whoa.
No.
Maui, calm down. Whoa. Whoa. No, Maui. No. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to see more content like this, remember to like,
Yeah.
subscribe, and hit the bell icon.
That's right.
Lord help us.
Yeah?
Louis!
You're cooking me!
What?
Aha! You're cooking me!
No,
You're
no, I
cooking
never.
me! Aha! Stop!
No, I never do that.
Hey, Annabelle, what's going on? Oh my god, you're cooking her, Annabelle! You're cooking her alive! You're cooking her!
Was that too much?
Alright, let's just get back to it.
All
I'm going
right.
to make it possible to.
It's the only reason why we're streaming at this point. We're in too deep.
Though I can fully understand if people want us to keep this form.
Oh, we
For
took our
this.
head off because we're inside.
Oh, beautiful! Bless you, Andreas.
Has your voice yet recovered from Easter Mass, Rudiger? Rudiger?
Oh, yes, it was a bit of a strain, but worthy sacrifice.
Well, if the Lord could give us his all on Easter.
Exactly. Have a good day in the scriptorium.
Have a good day at singing. Man. Oh, is that?
God bless you, Andreas.
How's the what? Sacristy
I don't know what that
today,
means.
Matthias?
Same as yesterday. Because my vocation seems silly to me.
No, I was just being friendly.
Is this a random wizard's curse? Because in that case, how lucky. No, we rigged it this time because that is legit beautiful singing. Oh, the monk hair. Yeah, they have the monk
Yeah.
hair. They got a really good singer for this game. God might be written in last cause, if I recall correctly, every time a scriptwriter would write a reference to God directly, they had to wash their hands. They had to wash themselves. Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe that's what it's
Sacristy,
a
a
reference
room
for.
where a priest puts on clothes for service. It's just the last to change. Just the last to change the ink color. Hi, Ashley. It is pronounced like sacrifice. Okay. And I don't know anything about these churches. Go in peace, friend, knowing that the abbey's treasures are secure for you. God be with you. Just
Ooh.
one.
One more thing. I have a favor to ask you.
Yes, Andreas. This man has no knees.
Like to collect my wages, give me my pay. I was hoping you could give me my pay for the latest manuscript early.
This isn't part of the agreement that you made with Father Gernot. You'll be paid on the completion of each individual manuscript you not before.
I only have a few pages left, brother Matteo. I'll finish them in the next few days anyway. Can you make an exception this once?
Not without good reason. This abbey runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble not only for Karasu, but Tessings as well.
Is that why Father Abbot has increased the taxes on the Gertrudes? Gerdners.
What is this about, Andres?
I would like to help the Gerdners pay their taxes to the Abbey. The Gerdners have asked me for their rent early so they can pay their taxes to the Abbey. I need the money, brother. I made a grave error and I'm in debt. If I had the coin, I'd be able to pay it off.
So Quill's gone for the night because of daylight saving. So have a good sleep.
I think we have no reason not to be honest about this, I feel like. We can't get it when we can't get it. We don't need to lie about this, I feel
I also
like.
don't know if your character's charismatic.
Yeah.
Then plead your case to Father Gernot. It's his decision.
The matter is pressing, Brother Matteo. In the name of Christian charity, isn't there anything you can do? It's giving you pause. Did I not admit that they asked for help? Oh, I guess I just said I wanted to help. That's true, I didn't consider that. It's giving you pause.
Oh, so that was a roll.
Maybe.
My sacred duty is giving me pause. Hey, look at those creatures. The frog has a hat now. I don't think it
Yeah.
had a hat last time. Speak to the Father Gernot. I have no problem paying you. It's the abbot. The abbot's willing to do so. God bless you. Damn.
Damn. Well, we tried. I don't see anything here called the right thing. What's in here? Oyster. Sky. Saint Luke, the patron of artists, is also the patron of healers. Florian.
God bless you, Andreas.
Oh, Florian, how are you?
Brothers and sisters are well, so I am well. Thank God. Andreas, have you spoken to Klaus Draco lately?
Yes, quite recently. Why?
I believe he may be receiving a medical text from the Bologna soon. I'm quite interested in it.
One of the largest city in Italy.
Oh, is that it?
Well, that's all we need to read. Can you read Italian?
No. Little Italian and my Latin is not as good as I would like. I was hoping Brother Piero would help me. He has the time.
I'm sure he'll make time. He's a patient teacher.
That he is. I'll see you later, Andreas.
Until then. Well, we picked up a thing we can talk to him about. Most of these medicines are made by Agnes Steinerium, with some help from Sister Gertrude. Oh, not till it's read. I just want to confirm. Is that this guy? No.
Oh.
Oh,
Too many
Gertrude
people.
was adorable.
Yeah. Foreign fellow is noticeably a peasant. Is he noticeably a peasant? Thought he was like a holy man.
What, Klaus?
No, the
The guy
Florence. The guy that was in the medical guy. Just the guy that was there. Oh.
Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, he's like drawn in like a Eastern style. He's drawn in a different art style. That's cool.
Yeah.
God give you health, Master Mailer.
Well, Brother Sabat, I'm surprised to see you still here.
As am I. But I will be leaving soon, returning to Rome. I and my bishop regret that we cannot reciprocate Father Rodolph's generosity earlier. He showed much kindness to our priest at the Council of Constance many, many years ago.
Meetings of the bishops that took place between 1414 and 1480. The diocese of Constance to end the papal schism.
Schism.
It was also notable for the commendation and capture of the
Condemnation.
Bohemian theologian Jan Hus. Will you remain in Rome?
That is up to my bishop, but I will miss the mountains in any case. We travel to Ethiopia, Master Mela. See the highlands. God has blessed my home with wondrous beauty.
I would love to, someday. I still need to return to Nuremberg and open my workshop.
Yeah, someday. Until then, if you're in Rome, I might still be around.
I would like that.
By the way, if you have some time in the next few days, it would be nice to share a meal with you and some of the townsfolk.
Townsfolk?
I'm accustomed to strange looks, specifically in rural places like these, but I have had kind words with the baker and his wife.
Oh yes, the Albans. Ulrich and Gret.
It looks kind of mean, though.
Ulrich.
But Gret looks very nice. I offered to tell a story to the children and their mothers over a meal someday. Gret seems excited about the idea, but I would be more comfortable if you were there as well.
I don't have time today, but he does say someday.
Yeah,
so I
I
hope
don't think
he's
it's
not
today.
saying today.
I don't think it's today.
I can certainly make time.
Thank you, Andres. I look forward to it. God give you help.
Church. I'm sorry. Cemetery. Kitchen and cellar. Where am I going? Map.
Just explore. It's fun.
It is, but I got work to do. I have to make a good example so I can get my pay. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, I do have to go through it. And I will explore some more. Oh, that was a funny
That was
frame.
a funny
Oop.
frame.
It's drifting.
Yeah,
Oops.
that was like a skid.
The brothers eat their meals. This is where the lector read them. Large garden. See if I can do another drift.
Nice. So epic.
Lucas.
Oh, Andres.
How goes it in the kitchen? Is brother Voslav working you hard?
Yeah.
Looks kind.
Not too bad. Brother Weshelov is nice to me.
He looks nice.
Father Abaddon's brother Prayer who makes things hard.
How so?
I shouldn't complain. I just like their food a certain way. I'm not that good at cooking that.
I'm sure brother Voslav will teach you well in time.
Brother Adok complains about his food too. He complains to Brother Weshelov.
What does brother Edok know about food anyway? He's from Cornwall.
Oh!
Hmm.
I don't even know where that is.
It's a land to the west across the sea where all they eat is fish.
Sounds miserable. So is what he complains about the fish.
Hmm. He just likes to complain, I think. Don't lose heart, brother Lucas. You're still learning.
Thanks. See you later, Andres.
Until later.
So many people in here. What's that?
That's a cellar.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like... I don't know.
Oh.
It looked kind of like a sit-up board or something. I think Andres. I was living with the Guttons.
It's great. They're a lovely family. But we get along well enough. Well, it's a room in a peasant room. No, not gonna say that. It's a loving family.
Clara is a good woman. She looks after Big York even her own.
They're both almost fully grown.
True. I suppose it's less that they need after. More that she cares to. Little Ursuline's in good hands. Anyway, if I don't see you around the Abbey later, maybe I'll see you in the testings tomorrow.
Until then. Guess that's just what they refer to main city area.
British call out. They were calling out the British food.
I wonder what recipients the brothers have for peas. Recipes. Kinda curious to look around now though. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good art.
A Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it printed a few years
Painted.
before his death. Beautiful.
Look at them go. Very nice. It's German and I can read it. Yeah, but we can't read it. You should play the game.
Margaret.
Bless you, brother. Piero? No, wait. It's Master Mela.
I thought you couldn't see Sister Margaret.
During the day, I can see some colors.
How do you know it was me?
You and Brother Piero both smell of the pigments you use. You're taller and you have another smell to you. Fish or burned almonds.
Well, that's all the linseed oil, popular among the Italians, but Brother Piero doesn't use it.
I'm also much. I'll ask Sister Gertrude about it.
How are Sister Gertrude's herbs coming?
It's too early to tell. Most of them won't be grown until May. Still working with herbs suits me.
Have a good day, Sister Margaret.
God bless you, Master Mela.
Brother Matthew maintains the Shire, along with some of the sisters who paint badges for pilgrims. Lisbeth.
God bless you, Master Mela.
Oh, Gertrude.
Oh, look at the shape of this guy.
Oh,
I love this.
adorable.
God bless you, Master Mela. How goes your work in the scriptorium?
Very well, thank you.
Oh, then I guess it wouldn't. You wouldn't be interested in the Saffron Agnes Sternium received. Sternorian received yesterday.
What's saffron? What, saffron? Really? Where'd you hear that?
Sister Matilda saw her at the Albans. Oh, the frog had a hat again. Maybe you can convince Prior Fernick to get some for your yellows.
Good to know. How's Mousefanger?
He's around here somewhere, hopefully getting the baby rabbits before Sister Matilda does. Is that the name of a cat?
Oh yeah, it was
Mousefanger.
Mousefanger.
Yeah.
That fanger is literally Danish for catcher.
Yeah. I think that's a
And
cat.
I guess an umlaut, it's probably pronounced different. Fanger or something like that. But yeah, until later, Sister Gertrude.
Bless you, Andreas. Maybe I'll see you by the shrine of Saint Satia one of these days. Look at that frog! Oh, these are good ones. All of these are good. German A is pronounced like A. So the way that I've always read umlauts in German is they just say the name of the letter. So,
No, they do have an effect. I kind of do.
no, as in the name of the letter. So instead of it being an R, it's an A. Like Mousefanger.
Oh, pet Mousefanger.
Is that it? Oh! The English name for the letter, I mean. A-E-I-O-U.
Sophie.
God bless you, Master Mela.
How are things going in the nun's kitchen?
I mean no offense, Master Mela, but I cannot speak with men.
Ah, my apologies.
God bless you.
As to you, well, sister.
What do you mean you can't catch a Yuba?
What about you? Can you? Matilda.
God bless you, Master Mela.
Sister Matilda, how are you doing?
Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's necessary to perform our work.
Hmm.
But who's that?
Ah, Cecilia. I think that was the was one of the other, maybe the angry woman we saw earlier.
Yeah, but I still remember the U with the umlauts on it as the sound that U makes in the letter U. Uber.
That's a way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not the English letter U, but it has the same sound as when you put it in the English letter U, just without the Y sound.
It's in here.
The only reason that the English letter U is not pronounced U is because it's harder to say as a letter itself. It would otherwise be pronounced U.
Let's get. We got a bit of this. Is there more here? What's this? Oh yeah, I just went into the first door. There's a lot here from memory. We've been there. Crypt?
How does the German O with the umlaut sound if it's not O?
These tomb markers go back centuries, all the way back to the founding. Blah, blah, blah. Abbot Dietrich, from the height of Hersau's power in the 14th centuries.
Those days of long distance.
Investigate.
It's got a key. It's holding
Oh,
a key.
A lovely relief of the Virgin and Child. Shame it's hidden down here. That was it? Now what?
So
What?
the O with umlaut sounds like
What?
the O with the... Oh, nice. The O with the umlauts in German sounds like the O with the slash in it.
Ooh.
U.
Ah, a secret entrance to the library. I have to remember this.
Cool.
Okay, we can't go through it yet,
Yeah.
but I have to remember this. Tower.
Tower. Bells.
Nothing here. Maybe
Well,
we can
there's
meet
two
someone
bells here.
Yeah, but nothing for me to do here
Yet.
yet. Old Bailey.
Oh, that's cute.
I think.
Oh, I want to see these arts.
Yeah, I'm going back there.
Like, look at these arts on the pages. Can you just press, like, page? Oh, it's different.
It's different every time. Drift. Front facing.
Front. Front-facing Andreas isn't real and he can't hurt you.
Cryptorium. Hero.
Andreas, God bless you. So good to see you.
Good morning, brother Piero. Good to see you as well.
I don't like this weather. My bones ache. It means a storm's coming.
Big York, Gerdner, Clay
Says.
says that if you live here 10 or 15 years, you can smell storms coming.
Brother Eddick has been here long enough that we can always smell him coming. That guy's name was Guy. Do not forget, brother. Fate of youth. Prophet Aisha outside of Bethel. You comparing yourself to a prophet, brother? I am comparing you to an impudent youth whom the Lord in his infallible wisdom may choose to strike down.
This
Jesus,
guy's a
dude.
hater.
He's a hater.
Brother Guy, please show more respect to Brother Adok. You're being mean-spirited. Calm yourself, Brother Adok. You're too sensitive to Guy's jokes. I think I'm gonna say nothing.
Yeah, fair.
Well, everyone seems quite lively. I suppose that means Friar Fearens is not overseeing us today.
He was here, but he heard Lawrence Rothwell had arrived, and he hurried out like lumens. Fenric is so desperate to impress the abbot and nobles like Rothwell. It's pathetic.
Maybe Guy's a little bit rude.
You feign kindness to Father Abbot and our prior only to speak about this behind the backs. It's shameful. Oh no. Baron Rothwell. His manuscript. I just realized that he'll want to see his manuscript. Silly of me. Suppose that's why he's visiting. Perhaps if you were younger and faster, you wouldn't need to worry so much about patrons. Kind of rude.
Yeah. What's the problem? The Baron
Dude's
is
kinda
just
ageist.
a client. He has to wait like everyone else. Guys, someday you will stand where Piero is, and you're young,
And
and a young monk will stand where you are now. The true craftsman cares more about quality than simply being fast. Say some truth.
Skill comes speed. Sadly, it may elude you forever.
Alright, I'd rather take my time than compromise quality. If all I had to do was write letters, I suppose that'd be fast too. I'm gonna give him a little bit of sass, because he's being sassy. Anyway, what's the problem? The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like anyone else.
Chris, Baron Buckle is not like anyone else. He has powerful friends, including Prince Bishop of Phrasing? Phrasing?
Phrasing?
Can't read this font. This font is hard.
Religious and secular ruler of scattered territories in the Holy Roman Empire, including the lands containing Tassing and Hiersau Abbey. He's friends with the prince.
Sal is already out of favor. Father Abbot does not want to have to deal with more.
Well, if Prior Fiance isn't here, I'm going to work on my masterpiece until he arrives. Oh, that's right. I need to reference the Indermau manuscript. Prominent family in the Swiss Confederacy and Austria.
Do you want, Andres?
A book. The Indermauer manuscript, the Book of Hours. Type of illuminated manuscript that contains an abbreviated form of the prayers from the divine office in addition to other religious texts. Most are relatively plain, but wealthy patrons often commission lavish examples with elaborate illustrations.
Hair looks messy today. Get enough sleep. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, did you sleep alone, or...?
Why do you want to know?
It would be nice to have something to think about during divine reading.
Lectio Divina is the thoughtful reading of the meditation on scripture. The practice leads to prayer and contemplation. It is a daily part of life in Benedictine communities. Have you considered the law? Could I just get the
That's
book?
so fun. All the way upstairs. Can't you get it by yourself?
I'm sorry, but I really can't. I need it to reference it for my work.
Really? My feet hurt and the stairs are so steep. I'm just gonna ask Illuminata to get it.
Oh, this poor lady.
Sister Illuminata! Andreas needs help finding a book and I don't know where it is. Andreas?
Sister Illuminata, I'd like to borrow the Mauer manuscript, the Book of the Hours.
Yes, I overheard. Here, please return it promptly.
Oh, hello.
Andreas, may I see how your masterpiece is coming?
Of course, your opinion is always welcome.
Yes, the composition is lovely. There is a joyful spirit in your arrangement of figures. Contrast of colors is also quite nice, rich and beautiful in their own, not overpowering the scene.
Doesn't feel right, I don't know why.
It is an excellent interpretation of someone else's work.
What do you mean? It's all my work. That's what the client wants.
Do the top one.
Yeah.
My son, you're copying the illustration from the Indemure manuscript almost exactly.
So what's wrong with that? Haven't I improved on it?
Aesthetically, yes, it's wonderful, but I feel you haven't given it much thought. Hence.
It's November. In November, we show peasants leading the pigs into the forest to forage on acorns. Acorns before the slaughter.
Andreas, the peasants here are no longer allowed to forage acorns in the forest. Many great lords and abbots across the empire have forbidden it, even Father Geralt.
What difference does it make? This is the way November is painted.
But it is not the way November is.
Hmm.
Art is an illusion, storytelling, but in their most sublime form, these images illuminate a path to truth.
It's most important to me that my clients are happy. They won't pay me for truth. The technique is all that matters to me. Perfecting the craft. Can't that be enough?
Only you can answer that, Andreas. There was a time I marveled at my own technique. There is a reason we do not usually identify ourselves in it. Immense pride, vanity. Time I heard to
Learned.
take simple... Huh?
Learned.
Time I learned to take simple satisfaction in helping to spread truth to others. Need not listen to my opinions. They are just the thoughts of one old monk. There is no place in the monastic scriptoria anymore. Truth, this room is a place out of time.
Does that make you sad? Why is that? Why has Kirsar kept this up for so long?
Some people, some places, have a difficult time letting go of the past. I'm not among them. Creation of books, art is no longer the province of monasteries. So be it. More people will be able to write, more will be able to read, and in doing so, be brought to truth.
Don't you think there is a danger in anyone being able to write, anyone being able to read, anything? I think there will always be a place for artists like you and Brother Haydock. And Brother Guy. This will be remembered.
It's kind of you to say so, Andreas. Need not concern me. I have lived a long life, and am happy to have served the Lord. When he calls for me, I am ready. He's gonna die.
You wouldn't say that if you weren't gonna die.
Printing exists in this setting. There's a guy that talks with print font, yes. I
Yeah.
imagine so. Oh, where has the time gone? It is almost Tercy. Tercy?
Let's
Terrace?
see. Monastic hour corresponding to 9 a.m., one of the little hours of prayer. Terrace precedes Mass and the chapter meeting.
I think it's been established that this is an uncommon thing to still be having people make
We're doing
these
old
scriptures.
style art.
Yeah, so I think that the printing press is very much existing.
Yeah.
And also this font. This font existing is a pretty good indication that printing presses exist.
And we have seen one talk in print.
Yes, but in a building, so I'm
Oh, yeah,
explaining
yeah.
that.
There's Klaus.
Klaus talks in print.
He talks in print. Like, you see him with the first, like, letter box we got was literally print keys,
Yeah,
like,
it
coming
was
down.
keys. Too much talk. I must ask forgiveness for not honoring the rule. What's the rule?
It's the rule of the
What was the rule of
the abbey. Just have to do what the abbey says to you gotta do.
Until
Like
later,
prayers and
yes.
such. Until later.
Urchy.
But I guess because we're not a monk.
No, but shouldn't.
But that's what we dreamt about it. We dreamt about us saying,
This is a sus-looking guy.
why is he sussing?
Why is he sussing? This. What you got there, buddy?
Oh, vibrated. Controller.
What? Oh, he probably went down. What's going on here? Grace, what was that noise?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Illuminata. I knocked a ball of paint onto the floor. But then Piero Fierce came in, wrote in one of his books, slammed it closed, and left. He was in such a hurry, I don't think he even noticed me.
Was slamming books shut? Friar Fennec should know better than that. Some of these manuscripts are quite delicate.
He seemed to be in a great hurry.
I think he is on edge since Baron Rothgrogel arrived early. Which is why books should not be taken out of the library unless it's necessary for divine reading or work in the scriptorium.
Chronica Clara. The Clear Chronicle, a history of the universe from creation to 1082,
Yeah.
written by the Irish monk Matthias
Marinard.
Marianus Scotus.
Look at that animal. Alright,
Yeah.
I love it.
Are you still mad at me for borrowing that?
No, anger is not an appropriate response for a man. The fact remains that you tricked me into giving you that book for no valid reason.
No valid? Is it not valid to want to see the works of one of the great Irish scribes? One who wrote masterworks that even now grace libraries at Cologne, Fulda, and Mainz. This will be remembered.
Town built around old Benedictine Abbey near the center of the empire. Fulda's abbots are imperial princes and wield great power. Located in the Rhine River, Mainz is the home of the Archbishop of Mainz, an elector of the Holy Roman Empire and German Pope's substitute North. Large, powerful, free imperial city in the River Rhine. It is a major hub for commerce between Italy and the Netherlands. It is also a popular site for pilgrims, as its cathedral contains relics of the three wise men, represented as crowns on their arms. Hey, I live near Cologne and Mainz. Cool. No, it's not. Not unless it pertains to your work or the abbot permits it. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wait, what's all the fuss about Lawrence Rothvogel? Why is Prior Terence so nervous?
Lawrence? Didn't know you were familiar enough with the man to use his Christian name. Anyway, I haven't dealt with him personally, but the prior and father abbot have. I only know that he has purchased a number of our most valuable manuscripts over the years. He paid enough to help the abbey when we needed it.
Like what? What did he buy?
I can't remember. You know, I have my own responsibilities to attend to. How about this, Andreas? If you help me recover some missing books, I'll tell you what I know about the Baron.
Of course I'll help in any way I can. Well, I was hoping to work on my sale.
Thank you. It's for the good of the abbey.
Where should I begin?
Out there, where you and your cohort have carelessly strewn books around the scriptorium. Tell you what books I'm looking for, you find them and return them to me. The first books are 2 volumes of the Aeneid, poetic epic telling the legend of Aenus.
Anus?
A heroic Trojan who struggles to reconcile his personal desires with his destiny to found Rome. It was written in the 1st century BC by the Roman Pope.
Old book?
Old book. Reddish covers, 14 inches by 10 inches, 3 inches thick.
Hopefully we don't have to remember that.
They're different, the inches are different.
Oh, I know the one. They're among Piero's favorites. Keeps them by my desk.
I'm gonna keep calling it Anus, Nabil. I think it's funny. They're not his to keep. Red book.
Right here. There's a fair amount of wear on these. I hope you don't mind.
These volumes were old even when Piero started to.
How long ago was that?
3 years. The Enid is not one of my favorite stories, but I understand why it appeals to me. Oh, now you're in it.
Telling.
Enos chose his duties for the gods over his lover, Dido.
Do you think Aina's sense of duty appeals to Piero?
We all have our vocations, but Piero takes this more seriously than most of the others in the world.
You clearly take your chosen vocation seriously.
Andreas, I didn't have a choice in my vocation. You women did. Is it really that bad?
Is it really that bad? Is being a woman that limited? She's exaggerating. It's fine. How would you know? True. She knows her life better than I do. You're right, of course.
I appreciate that you understand how limited our roles and choices truly are.
I don't! That was the point. Goodbye. Oh.
Shout, there's a fire there!
I love how they were standing exactly at someone's spot.
Yeah. Even in stories where maidens to be rescued, wed, all seducers of men are wizened crones. Like Dido, we ordinary women, merely tools of the tales of men. We can never be the protagonists of our stories. No woman is exempt from that. The Empress to a nun. What the fuck does
To a
that say?
nun? I think it says nun.
It is
Yeah.
our. It is our law.
It says MM.
Yeah, it says MM.
I suppose I understand now why you're not fond of the Aeneid. Aeneid.
It's fine poetry for men. Now, the books, if you please. Thank you. Next, Wretched Garen. This is a printed copy. Green cover, diamond pattern. Did you not check what that was?
Oh, I didn't realize it was red.
I do not have the size of the ledger, but hopefully the description is enough.
I know the one you're talking about. Brother Adok was reading it. The beauty of this book truly belies its ridiculous content. I'm surprised the Abbey owns a copy.
We don't. It belongs to Amadea Rusco of Urbano. It is a Venetian edition. Valuable.
Lugano. Highly contested Swiss market town located in the southern Western Alps.
He loaned it to us 5 years ago. It was subsequently lost, and the abbot has received 3 letters about it.
Certainly seen the brothers enjoying it.
Book is not appropriate reading for Benedictine monks. Benedictine.
Even poses.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
it,
yeah. I
think
like
it's
that. Baby is sold to pirates, raised a servant, then lives a life of adventure, winning princesses and fighting.
You forgot the best part. In the end, Gurren learns his royal blood, the son of the Duke. He reigns as king and dies a pious hermit. What's not to love?
Benedictines should be dreaming of reconciliation with our Lord, not lusty adventures.
Mr. Hahn, I suppose you're right. It's better suited for knaves like me.
It's not my place to reprimand anyone for reading stories, least of all you, Andrews. Still, you must be on guard. Fantasy leads to temptation. Temptation has led to the downfall of many men and women.
Sometimes yes, but books like this, it's all the same type of fantasy, isn't it?
Die better than we are born.
What's the problem with that? Why shouldn't a peasant dream of being a king?
There is neither Jew nor Greek, neither slave nor free, neither male nor female, for you are all in one. Stressed.
We may be one in Christ, but we are not equal in this world.
It isn't the world that you're concerned with, but the book, Grace. You must return it. You like the abbot to receive a letter.
I hate to see the brothers disappointed, but I understand.
It is not my goal to deprive the brothers of their joy, but return dear Rusker's property. Mother,
Yeah.
the book, please. This font is so fucked to read.
Yeah.
All of the vowels in this font look like the same thing.
Yeah.
There is only one book left. Then you'll have to be freed from bondage. Dark red cover, 8 inches high, 5 inches across, 2.
I remember that. I believe Brother Guy was reading it. Now that I think about it, Guy has always been guarded. Has been guarded about this book, like he was hiding it.
Very good. Please bring it here.
What is this anyway? Ah, it's in French. The soul that God touches, empty of sin, in the first state of grace. Bastard script. Elegant descenders. What is this?
Ooh, pretty. Why are you asking so many questions? Just give it to me.
I haven't asked so many questions. I've asked one
Well,
question
technically,
twice. You
I
haven't
asked
been
only
answered.
one
I'm not gonna
question.
say that. Why won't you tell me what this book is?
Because it's a dangerous book. Andreas Mail, one of the previous abbots, tolerated in spite of a papal order to destroy it. 3 French bishops condemned the book. All copies. Its author shared the same thing.
What? Why?
I don't know, Andreas. It isn't my place to question the judgment of one bishop, much less 3. Before you ask, no, I haven't read it, but I know it contains a dialogue between love and reason. Why is love reason read?
Yeah. So the book is dangerous. When did the bishop condemn it?
What other words have been blue so far? Not very many.
Usually negative words.
200 years ago.
What? Why? Why is it still here?
His father Matthias loved books. All books. Didn't want to see it destroyed.
Sounds reckless. And he was right to do so. Books shouldn't be destroyed, even if the content is in question. I can sympathize with him.
The bill is like pointing out that in some old German script they would have probably wrote S's differently. And I wanted to point out that I have seen some random users on Tumblr write like that, as well as use the thorn instead of a TH. Like, when they're just writing their normal posts. And I think it is incredibly annoying. Like, they would write in, like, you know, medieval or whatever, like old English, but not, they wouldn't write in old English or whatever. They would just use random letters from previous, I don't know, versions of languages, but talk regularly. Like, just write a blog. And it just annoys me.
It's
for
probably
no
like
reason. It's like,
how...
it doesn't harm me, but it's
probably like how when people write something in English, but they use fonts that look like English letters from Russian that don't sound like those letters.
That's horrible. I think that's like, I don't know. It's just like, anytime that, like, okay, let's not even talk about the accessibility problem of screen readers that can't pass these letters. I just think that people must be so, like, I don't want to say like pretentious, but like they probably have like enough, like a reason to really enjoy writing these letters that is like super valid. But for everyone else, it's just like, okay, you're making it 2 times as hard for me to read your post. It's just like, it would be, I would also be annoyed if somebody just put emojis like in the middle of their words all the time. Like that would have a similar effect. It's like, it's important to remember that the sound that the round S totally did exist, and people just subbed that letter every time without thinking. Well, it's not even that. It's not the accuracy that bothers me. It's that It's that it makes it harder. Like anytime I see those
You're
posts,
writing wrong on purpose
you're writing
to
wrong on
stand
purpose
out.
to stand out, but also because like I will just not enjoy reading your big paragraph if I have to think twice as hard to read it. I like writing fancy letters, but not in cursive. It's not about cursive. Nudes in bio. I think it's just like it bothers me because it makes me have a harder time parsing words. And therefore I just don't want to read it anymore. It would be the same as if you, yeah, like put emojis in the middle of words throughout your sentence or something. It's just, it's just harder to read. Just posting and making yourself less accessible as a person. The duck bill is wibbly. Yeah, you can smile, like Skiff's face did change. I actually got my nacked photo in profile. My nacked photo in profile bot the other day. It was a response to an English tweet. That is funny.
I can sympathize with him.
That's fine, but Father Matthias is gone. It is not my place to question the former abbot's decision, but when Father Gernot learned it was in our possession, he wanted it destroyed.
How did Father Gernot even know the book was here? Must the book be destroyed? No one even knows that it's here. Well, I refuse to give it to you if all you're going to do is destroy it.
Well, that's
Start with
pretty... Mother Cecilia made a note of it in the inventory when she was the librarian.
Must the book be destroyed? No one even knows that it is here.
I do. So do Mother Cecilia and Father Gernot.
First choice.
Also, like, you just agreed earlier that you shouldn't be destroying books.
Yeah. Well, I said I sympathize with him.
Yeah.
I didn't go on a rant about...
No, you didn't. You said that you understood why he... That's right.
Yeah. Look at this art. Also, we know that our colleague is using it as a reference literally right now. And he's a monk. But he's also an artist.
I would easily pick don't destroy it.
Yeah.
Because I also just think in general it's fucked up to destroy books.
Yeah, I agree. Like, well, I refuse to give it to you if all you're going to do is destroy it.
What? Why not? What are you going to do with it?
Read it and become a French heretic. I'm not sure. I'll hide it to keep it safe. I don't know.
The second one sounds like sarcasm.
Yeah.
The first one is the actual answer.
Yeah.
Give me that book, or our deal is forfeit. I won't tell you anything about Baron Ruthvoger.
Oh. Do want to know what the deal with him is. Consider the sound theological
And you may ask
reason.
yourself, have I have water? Well,
What up?
I'm out. But I can
and
get
you
a
may
little
say
bit.
to yourself, my God, get up, get moving.
While we're stretching,
Oh!
we can
We
grab
just
some water.
picked an option. Oh, you clicked a button on that, which
Well,
clicked a
I
button
guess
on my
so.
thing. Well, we didn't look through them. I think we just said consider it theological sound. That book exists, and therefore it's given. Yeah, just walked off screen. Oh. Stretch. Ow. I stretched too hard. Read that before you click a button.
More sound than a condemnation from 3 bishops of Paris. I'm gonna click the button again.
Click a button. I mean, who are you going to trust, them or me? Offer to help enthusiastically. I don't know if that bar has to get all the way up to the X for it to be good.
I think that's your chance. You have a 30% chance to.
Failure.
Thank you for making my decision so easy. Did you leave university voluntarily, or were you expelled?
propose a compromise. I will take the book from the abbey.
These
far
were your options. These ones were the options that you got.
Yeah. I propose a compromise. I will take the book from the abbey far away. I appeal to your duty as a librarian of this abbey to not... I appeal to your duty as a librarian of this abbey to not destroy this book. I feel like that sounds weird. Something wrong there? But I know what it means. We have nothing more to discuss. The book stays with me. Take it.
So, I don't really know what Nabil wrote in the chat because he also used one of those fonts that I refuse to read long sentences on the internet. I can barely read what that says. If somebody's like just writing their screen name with that or like one word, that's fine. If it's a sentence, I can't read it. It's too fucked up. It looks so... all of the widths of these like letters look the same to me.
Shall we suggest a compromise? That probably isn't gonna appeal to her. Anyway.
The only word that I could read in the Bill's sentence was biography.
That's a good case for it being very ineffective.
Yeah, sometimes people write like massive sentences in that font, and I just can't read it. I also saw the word baby, but I was like, it probably doesn't say baby.
Yeah.
I think the librarian one kind of like would be what I would pick, but
Yeah. Let's do that. My duty is to God, and the vows are made to the rule.
they're reading
So
my
the-
lines.
Oh, sorry. The rule was the rule of Saint Benedict of Neresia. Is a book of illustrations for monks living
Instructions.
together.
So it doesn't actually tell you what the
It's
rules
monk
are. It's
instructions,
just
yeah.
like they have to follow these. Yeah. This is better.
But what about the librarian's rule? The rule to protect books. Failure. We had such good odds. No, you just made that up. I propose a compromise. I'll take the book from the abbey far away. I'll be gone by the time Father Gernot asks about it. And if you like, you can say I stole it. I doubt he'll make a fuss about me stealing a book he wanted to destroy.
I don't like this, Andreas. It feels wrong in my heart. Well, that's a very... That looks like completely done.
Yeah. I swear I'll take it far away. It'll be out here for years. And besides, how could you have stopped me? Success.
Trusting you on this, Andreas, against my better judgment. Make me regret. The fact that they're using blue for, like, positive skill check and red for negative skill check. And then they're also using blue and red when they talked about... Was it...
I have an
between-
idea.
like, she said, like, it was like a fight between something and logic, right?
Maybe.
With blue and red? I can't remember the words she used. Now then, Baron Rothvogel. Quickly, though. I need to finish up here soon.
You said that he buys books from the abbey. What kind? How long has he been visiting the abbey? He seemed unusually friendly with me. I don't understand it, honestly. He mentioned finding a copy of Historia Tessia. He said it had some scandalous details in it. She may only have time to answer one question, so I should choose carefully. That's just because we come off as an intellectual to him.
I think the last question is probably the smartest question because
Yeah.
we kind of know a lead already,
Yeah.
and the first question is just gonna be, oh, he was going to get a copy of Historia Tessia.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. This might be interesting to know.
well, no, because I think that, yes, he might buy other books, but like,
Yeah, and what
if
kind?
we already have
I
a
think
lead,
I
then
think
maybe...
we already have an idea that there's a theme of a lot of the writings he likes, and it's
Yeah.
the ones criticizing the church.
Yeah.
So I think this one is what we want to know.
Yeah.
He also mentioned that Father Matthias had a copy and was looking for another to verify its contents. You know anything about the book?
I've heard of it, but I've never read it, and I know little about its contents. The subject is broad, but I believe the book deals specifically with the Roman occupation of his land. This land.
What about that could have upset Father Matthias so much? What do you know about the Romans and Tassing? These are good questions. We'll go for that.
I can't claim any deep insights into the former abbot's mind. I understood him to be a virtuous and charitable man, sometimes to a fault. It is not always the best when an abbot considers himself a friend to his brothers instead of a shepherd.
Do you prefer Father Gernot or Father Matthias? Could something in the book have led Father Matthias to a crisis of virtue?
I don't think you should ask the first one, I think. It's too tight.
Yeah, it is.
Virtue is only found in crisis. Without it, virtue's a little more than ideals. So, perhaps there is merit to that idea. Well, I must be off to Mass. Thank you again for your help, Andreas.
I suppose you'll be leaving the crypt.
Smile devilishly. What the hell?
We know. Should we let her know that we know?
What'd you pick?
That we know.
I don't know why you were poking around down there like a grave robber. That entrance isn't for you. One of the lords of the old keep must have had it built in to escape in times of siege. Allows the sisters to access the library without distracting the brothers. Please do not abuse this knowledge.
Of course not, sister. You could abuse it a little.
So it's blue again. See?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like things that are... I'm guessing blue is like all the temptation things. Like it's all the anti-god.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make
It's
sense.
like a... Well, it's also like if you're... Okay, like let's say less as like not Christian, but more as a progressive Christianity. Like that's kind of like if Protestantism is also like against the idea that you have to be forgiven for doing things that are bad. It's not Catholicism is feeling guilty about all the things that you've done wrong and having to be forgiven for everything. So maybe all of the blue things are things that you are doing that are cheeky. That you don't necessarily feel like needs to be forgiven.
I'm gonna say just not anger her and say, of course not, sister.
Thank you. I appreciate your discretion. Good day, Andreas. God be with you. Because like red is the opposite, right? So so those are all the like the virtuous things, and then blue are all like the cheeky things.
Oh,
Sext.
Sext. Monastic hour of corresponding to me. One of the little hours of prayer followed. That bell is for sext. The brothers will be sitting down for dinner soon. I should see if Otto is around. Still wants to eat with me.
They still make those, you know, in gift shops.
Make what?
Bells for sext.
I think he's working by the guest house below the abbey. Oh, is that my quest list? Oh, it's the facts about me.
I like that. Oh, that's cool. You got a leaf? Did you have a leaf last time?
I can't remember. Not.
Maybe you have a leaf because you study medicine? That's a nice drawing of bread.
Oh, yeah. Clara kindly gave me some food for dinner. I should see if Otto and Sarah. Otto is working below the abbey between the guest house and the abbot's house. Another day, yeah. Yeah, that's the new thing. I wonder what Freya Ferens was doing with this book. From the library of the University of Five Churches, the Hungarians call it X. That's where Ferens is from. Doctor of Theology, George of Gran. Friend of his? Baron steal this?
Whoa. Is it Latin?
A text on astronomy. It looks like I'm not familiar with it. Sloppy bookhand couldn't have been produced by an abbey of note. Bastard script. Bulgarian? Flemish? Not from here, and not
It actually
recently.
says
Oh,
Burgundian.
Burgundian. Burgundian.
Burgundian. Like Burgundy, maybe? What the fuck?
That's definitely Farron's handwriting between the lines, and it's in the margins. Is he noting the text for the university in X? X? Is he notating the text for his personal use? Is he notating the text for benefits of future readers?
No, I don't think so.
Probably personal use.
Because why would you write up of text?
And we saw him slam this book, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
clearly not for other, like, care for others.
No.
In any case, it's a thorough commentary.
Oh. Some star signs on the side.
What is this? It looks scribbled. Not like Farron's to be slobby. And he didn't even blot the ink dry. Oh yeah. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological symbols. What's written below? Maybe I should have learned Greek at some point. I can't make any sense of this.
Oh, is this Greek?
I suppose I'll figure it out in due time, but I'll copy this all down to reference later.
Kinda looks like that. See.
I think we would be able to recognize that.
I thought we didn't have Latin.
Yeah, but
Didn't
I
pick
think
it.
we would be able to
Oh,
recognize
right.
it.
Yeah. I mean, you could also probably
That's the
recognize
thing.
Greek, so. Whoa!
What's this? A Volvel? Oh, it's like a
A
for doing
decoder or
a
something.
decoder.
Yeah.
I've seen these before in astronomy and medical tracts. What is this one for? 2 wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. Translator?
Yeah.
And the outer edges of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elemental symbol.
Hmm.
Greek, Latin, and elemental symbols. It's obvious someone is with occult interest fashioned this.
It's very cool. Oh, it changes!
Ah, a quarter turn of the upper disc aligns a different elemental symbol with the top of the lower disc. Given the number of letters and the size of the discs, there's enough space for a total of 4 versions of the Latin alphabet. This must relate to Greek letters I found in Farron's book. I need to compare them.
I don't remember. Oh, those Greek
But these
letters. I
symbols
see.
aren't the same.
The text itself was Latin, and then it has a few Greek letters in it.
These elements don't appear in the cipher, and the astrological symbols aren't on the Volvel. There has to be some connection between them that I'm missing. I found the secret passing in the crypt. There has to be a book in the library I could use to figure this out. If I could find some way into the library, I'm sure there's a book I could use to figure
Well, you
this
did
out.
find a passage, so.
Yeah. Mr. Illuminata is there most of the day. Perhaps I can find a way in after dark. And if all else fails, perhaps I could ask Werner Stolz. He lives off the North Commons. I have a sense he doesn't like me much, but I'll find a way to get the information out of him.
We don't get to take that thing. We just,
No, I guess it's just here.
it's just here. Where are we? Prior's house.
It's not ours. We
Yeah.
can't steal. That's a sin.
Yeah, it's a sin, all right.
Otto is being below the abbey, between the guest house and the abbot's house. Look at that.
I
What's
have
over
no
here?
idea.
Yeah,
Is this new?
cemetery.
Oh, skeleton.
Monument to the founder of the abbey. It's fairly recent. Funds were donated by her descendants. Animal pens. Animal pens?
Oh, look at them. So funny.
Yes, yes. Chua.
Abattoir.
Yeah, couldn't go in there. Large garden.
Oh, we've been here before.
These cucumbers are growing quickly. I'm sure whatever isn't eaten will be picked.
Pickled.
Pickled. That's house.
Ooh, a dong.
Oh,
Mirabilis.
hello.
Big dog.
Oh,
It knows how to shake. Yes. Pigs look like half boars. Yeah. I really like the art style, it's very nice. Can pet
could have
the
been
dog.
in there.
I just messed up a maths exercise by thinking 2 times 1 equals 3. I think you need some coffee.
Don't know how to fucking below the abbey, between the guest house and the abbot's house.
Guess we should be
Between the
outside.
guest house. So
We'd be like fully outside the building. Maybe the houses are separate to this.
yeah, maybe. That's probably what it is. Let me. Have I
Did
been
you
here?
get out? No, this is it. Okay, so guessing you go down from here.
No, low abbey. Yeah.
Well, I assume their houses aren't on the same level as the church.
Otto is working below the abbey, between the guest house and the abbot's house. Yeah, that might be it.
Horses.
This fucking guy. Oh, hey, Anders. Oh, wait, that's you.
Go
Oh.
away, Andreas. Can't you see I'm busy?
Oh, really? What are you doing?
Mind your own business.
Fine, you're right. It doesn't concern me. I'm only curious, and curiosity is a virtue. You're a scoundrel. Always up to no good. I'm keeping an eye on you. Say that. Doesn't concern me.
Whatever. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Damn, Martin. Hater.
Ada, there's a guest house.
Otto. I know you.
Good day, Master Mail. Ah, Andreas, good to see you. I trust Clara gave you my message.
Afternoon, Enders. Otto. Clara did give me your message. Sorry I missed you this morning. I was still asleep when you came by.
Ah, the abbot really lets you get away with anything, doesn't he? Leave him be, Otto. I'm hungry. Let's pray. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ, our Lord. Amen. Amen.
Amen. How did the morning treat you? I've had a bad morning. Barely got anything done. And my neck is aching. Anyway.
Oh, I really want to eat some of that cheese.
How's your morning?
Not too bad, thanks. I hurt my damned hand splitting timber to replace a bad beam in the abbot's house. Oh, cheese!
Oh,
Wait, let's see what we got.
got almonds. We got sheep's milk cheese and rye bread. Oh, feel like they go
Cheese.
so well together. That's look. You got your carbs, you got your proteins and fats.
Yes.
It's perfect. How would you layer this in your belly?
I would put the cheese on the bread, and then I would snack on the almonds.
Yeah, that's what I would do. But we we seem to be eating
but
bread and
apparently we're going
cheese
to be
separately.
eating the bread raw, so
Rye bread then first.
it's not that bad of an injury. It just Calls me that the abbot bleeds us dry and we're expected to work here when it suits him. Oh, it's not that bad. Get a lot of good work from the abbey.
It's not that bad.
Bab. Casting pilgrimages badges isn't really smithing, but I don't mind. Anyway, I saw you walking with that Baron Rothvogel in the meadow on your way up here. What's that all about?
He's here to check on a commission. Understand he was friendly with Father Matthias. I think he may be here to pressure Brother Piero to finish the manuscript he's working on. As far as I can tell, he's come to terrorize the people of Tassing and Curacao. I think the middle one. I don't like the idea of Piero being pressured by anyone. He's too old for that.
He's a nobleman. Everything must happen on that time. Just like with the abbot. His work always comes first. Damn. And damn the common folk. Well, this abbot anyway. Father Matthias was more reasonable. The late abbot was well acquainted with the Baron, you know, but he always had misgivings about him.
Kind of misgivings. It doesn't seem like he has a unsavory side to him.
I
He
also-
does seem like he has an unsavory side to him.
I also think it's like a really nice detail that the common folk, like when they write, they almost always have a spelling error that they fix, and then you have a spelling error maybe once every 10 dialogues.
Yeah.
And then like the fancier folk have even less.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just like nice little detail. Is that right? He's been known to fool around with young women. He's married, of course. Otto, that's only gossip, and it isn't Christian to spread rumors like that. It's not gossip that he beat up the farmer a few years back, old Ranig. May he rest in peace.
Damn. Nick Kemper, the late husband of Ottilia.
Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know. Did that? Yes, it speaks poorly of his character.
We had a long conversation on our way up here, but he didn't mention anything about that. Someone that doesn't seem like the sort of thing he would do. Either of these are a little bit whatever.
I think it's probably not great to not believe Otto.
Yeah.
Did he talk to you about that? I mean, no offense, but as a nobleman, common.
He talked to me about my work. He's fascinated by both art and books. Martin Luther, my time at university, a variety of other things. He's quite well educated. He could sense my inherent moral quality of it.
That's so stupid. I also like that the common folk, when they write, they obviously dip their pen in the middle of words. Like how that B in nobleman is darker than the O.
Yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
they don't really put too much thought into when they're dipping their ink.
Yeah.
Whereas like when you write, it's all perfect and you
Yeah,
sketch
yeah.
it out first. It's like just like a cute thing.
I think just, well, I don't know, they're both good, but I feel like this one's more like he's so smart.
Yeah.
Where this one's like he has an interest in art and books.
I think the middle one is interesting because you're name dropping Martin Luther,
Yeah.
and then they might give their opinion about
Yeah,
it.
I think that's more interesting.
Sure, I imagine you have a lot of time to read when you don't have to worry about where your next meal. This bitterness and envy are not good for our Christian souls, Otto. It's not envy, Endris. No one should get away with what he does, what this abbey does. No offense to you, Andreas. I don't have any problems with the books that the abbey makes. I mean, I never did learn to read, but if people are paying the abbey to make them, it doesn't bother me.
Oh, I understand. I see why people resent the abbot's rule. He's a harsh lord. I think you're being unfair. The abbey does Tassing a lot of good, more than you realize. I think I'll say the top one. To be remembered.
Oh, Otto, did you see that the boar's sheep escaped from the grazing fields again? No, but I'm not surprised. Martin was supposed to fix that fence, and he probably did a bad job at it. There's always a foul mood. Is his soul in Tassing? He hasn't even held a hammer properly.
It's just around the corner.
Married and a father at such a young age, and he barely lifts a finger for his wife or child. On top of that, he's a damn thief. Before you say it, Endris, it's more than just gossip. Look at him over by the guest house. He's probably figuring out what he can steal with the least amount of effort. This Otto guy's a bit upset.
I'm gonna
He's a bit
say
upsetty. I also like that the peasants' surnames describe their jobs. Yeah, it's very, very good at doing that.
I'm gonna say, hey, he's just a boy. He's still got time to change. He does.
He does. I've never known a thief to change, but maybe his responsibilities will make. Speaking of the borough's sheep, their ewes are shorn and their women will be spinning it soon. I got it, Endris. No need to tease. What God wants to happen will happen. Looks like a storm's coming. We should probably get back to it. Right, I'll catch up in a moment. Endris. Gotta go to bed. Have fun with Pentiment. Yeah, thanks, Robin.
Thank
Hope
you.
you've enjoyed watching this gameplay so far. It's a very cool art.
Yeah.
Oh, and Andreas, say hello to Eva for me if you get a chance.
Of course. I should return to work in the scriptorium until later. I get back to work. Can I go in there? Yeah.
Oh, is he? Oh! God be with you, Andreas. Get to his house. What? Look at the horse.
Yeah.
What's on the left of here?
Leaving.
Ah, guess so.
Was these guys? Carl.
Carl? Oh, hello, Andreas.
Hello, Carl. You seem busier than usual today.
I'm behind in my work. I went up to the shrine of Saint Moritz this morning to pray for his aid.
Moritz is the patron saint of Tessing. Legend states he was the Egyptian-born. Yeah, I think we read that.
Candle I lit had all but burned away. I was there for so long. Now I need to catch up.
Do you get to the Shire very often? Your dedication to Saint Maurice is impressive. If I'm ever in a church for that long, I must have fallen asleep. Go to the Shire very often?
Moritz is German for Maurice.
Hmm.
I usually go every autumn for a good harvest. Now that Helena's pregnant, I've got to go pray every week.
Right? Is that the person next to me?
Oh, maybe. Her mother had trouble with in childbirth, so I've been paying visits to Moritz's hand and Satya's shrine to pray for their aid.
I hope the saints will hear your prayers. I'll be better off preparing for the child than preparing for saints. Do you really think the saints will hear you? I'll say. I hope that the saints hear your prayers.
Thank you, Andres. So do I. God bless you, Andres.
Hello, brother Matteo. What are you doing out here?
I thought you were aware that in addition to my role as Gauss's sacrist, I tend to the shrine of Saint Moritz. He is the patron of Tassing and Karasu both, so it is my duty to ensure his quarry is well and cared for. That little kid is cute.
Yeah,
He is cute. I like their hat.
yeah. The shrine is always beautiful kept. Whenever I visit, I always leave inspired.
The martyrdom of Saint Moritz provides inspiration to us all who are familiar with the life of Saint Moritz.
I've been so focused on my masterpiece, I've never had a moment to learn about St. Moritz. I'm afraid I don't make a habit of learning it. Yeah, I'll say the top one.
Well, you ought to learn something about... Oh, it's blue. You ought to learn something about Tixing's patron saint while you're here.
By all means.
Saint Moritz is most widely known for his martyrdom in the hands of the Romans. He protected a town of Christians from slaughter, and in turn, he and his legion were decimated.
What do you mean his legion? Wouldn't that mean he was a Roman soldier? Yeah, he converted.
Yes, he was a Roman citizen and led a legion made up by entirely of Christians in Bavaria. And he refused to kill Christians, even though they were traitors to Rome. The emperor had his legion massacred. Most of the pilgrims who visit come knowing only this, if anything, about his life. However, passing venerates Saint Moritz because he was the one to convert the town, save it from destruction.
Yes, I've been hearing about some of the
Pagan.
pagan history in town.
Oh, there have been some in Tassing who still cling on to the pagan traditions, yes, God save them. Saint Moritz and his legion were snowed in this pass. Does that say snowed? Snowed into this pass?
It really looks like it.
And
yeah.
the pagan townsfolk refused to aid. The daughter of this town's leader, Satya, was moved in spirit and snuck from the town to convert. She led Moritz into a spring. As soon as she was baptized, the snow melted, revealing all matter of fruit. Moritz and his legion were saved by these miraculous gifts. The town was converted, rebels fled into the mountains.
What happened to Satya? So how did Mora's hand end up in Tassing? Say that.
The Roman soldiers dismembered Saint Moritz for fear that he would resurrect like Christ. Christians of the town fled with his body, so it would not be further desecrated. His hand was preserved here.
What an astounding story. Thank you for the history lesson, Brother Theo.
You're welcome, Mr. Mate. God bless you.
Until later, brother.
We go into the shrine and take a look?
We have.
Oh,
That's where the nuns were.
true.
Didn't really read this part. Oops.
Oh, so that's the hand.
Hand of Saint Maurice, which is said to have once held the Holy Lance.
Oh, check out the Holy Lance in your margin.
These messages only stay on for so long.
Yeah, it's because you're so careful to write your handwriting.
Also called the Spear of Destiny, or the Lance of Longinus. It is the lance that pierced Jesus' side on the cross. Many legends surround the lance. Served several places claim to possess it. I feel like I've heard about that.
I haven't.
That a lot of people claim to have pieces of the original cross that Jesus
okay.
was
That
on.
makes sense.
So whether or not that's true or not is a little bit hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
And why would some Roman soldiers happen to have that? It's also a little bit silly. Yeah. I think we were just going back to work, right? Was that the...
I don't know, I thought it was like time to go home or something.
No. Lunch is done. We only had lunch.
Oh, okay.
It was a nice catching up with Otto, but it's about time I head back to the sanctorium.
I thought the sun was going down. It looks really dark, but we are in Europe after.
That's Europe, baby.
That's just Europe. Dude, just sing it. Do you want to sneak into the... No, that was after dark. We
If
have
I
to
sneak in, we will be seen.
Yeah, it has to be after dark.
And we kind of promised we wouldn't do it. So if we're gonna do it, we at least gotta be
Sneaky.
sneaky.
There was a skeleton in your margins. They're gonna slam another book. Brother Ade, this work. I don't know where to start. Consistent spacing, rough strokes. Working like you see this place closed. Brother Paya, I'm working to the best of my abilities and I dispute your criticism. Help me fast, but I still have no talent. Brother Guy, Why are you still on this page? What's wrong with you? Normally you're so reliable. Many apologies, Brother Prior. I'll work harder. Jiro, I can't believe this. Baron Rothvogel has come to check on his progress, and this is all you have? You should have finished this months ago. Is your mind so corrupt by age that you didn't notice the seasons have changed? Well, you're not the only one who will... You're not the one who will answer for it. Why should you care? Typical. He's so rude right now. This guy's a bit mean.
God, shut up.
God, shut up.
I'm gonna say, excuse me, Priofians, but I believe your point is...
Reyes, I will remind you that I am the master of the scriptorium, and you are a guest here. I agree, Brother Prior. Brother Pierre's work is unacceptably slow. Our insufferable brother Guy. God, give me the patience to endure this. Please, everyone, this is my work, and I accept responsibility for it. Prior Ferric is right. Brother Guy, you sucker.
Oh, honka
Oh,
honka.
okay. We're gonna turn back. It's time
Wow.
to turn back at an appropriately long time after our first. Alright.
A moment. Alright.
No, they're so thematic. But we're doing it. I wonder if the button will work. Last time we tried to start this,
It didn't work
it just
once,
didn't work.
but it worked another time, so let's find out.
Yeah. Alright, are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Fuck. Say you don't know me or recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place.
Deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways.
Eating up the night, my Cody plays the mamba. Listen to the radio, don't you remember?
This city.
We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. Sorry. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
so that part doesn't work on it. Oh well. Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Well, half of it works now. The
Most of
button
it, yeah.
works.
All right.
The thematically
Oh.
appropriate medieval tubers have to go. Yeah, but maybe next stream you can do it again.
Bit of a hater face.
Right, Fennec, is this mine? It must be, yes. It is, my lord. I can explain... No, I don't want excuses. I've come all this way, and I have to be honest, I expected more. Nowhere near finished, and the style is... Well, it's very old-fashioned. Thought I made my desires clear. I feel like my generosity towards Karasu is being taken advantage of. Am I the fool in this sad story? No, Of course not, my lord. Never. We can fix this, of course. We only want to accommodate you. Ah, Andreas, good to see you again.
How should I... I love that you make this little face like,
Yeah.
"Hmm. How shall I respond to this? The abbot already seen it. Just nod. Don't infuriate the abbot. Simply address him as my lord would be appropriate. Greet him with his Christian name. You are brothers and comrades in art. Acknowledge him respectfully without being overtly familiar. My lord? This will be
Father
remembered.
Gernot, why not have Andreas complete the rest of the illustrations? He's clearly capable. Well, my lord, why not have Brother Guy complete it with speed? No, I'm not talking about the scripture, that's fine. The art, the illustrations. I want Andreas to do this. Of course, I mean, Andreas is alright with it. I wonder how Hero feels about that though.
It at least the first one is if it takes the pressure off brother Piero. I'd be delighted to complete the work. At
But I
least
thought
it's like
he was proud of doing it.
yeah, but
So
also
it
he
feels
is
kind
clearly
of-
concerned about it.
Yeah. I hope he won't take it like I don't think he'll do a good job on it.
Well, that's not how I read it necessarily.
No,
The
that's
other
not
ones-
what you're saying, and I don't think
Yeah.
that's your intention, but he can still be like, oh, they want the young guy to do it. Because like that was the whole
Yeah.
problem before. Like brother guy has been
Yeah.
making fun of these two for being old the whole.
Yeah. Would it be better to say, well, I'll do what I have to do? I'm not sure.
Well, that won't look good in front of a smug man.
Yeah.
So
Because I mean, the thing is, unfortunately, we are but peasants to this lord, so yeah, there's like a unfortunate reality that you just have to do what they want, which is also going to be very awkward when we have to choose who to have supper with
yeah.
or post supper.
It also like, I mean, our conversations with Otto. It sound like this guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah,
Can we
but we
change?
have to figure out
gotta-
what his deal
Can
is.
you switch our?
Oh, did it do it again?
No, it didn't change anything.
Oh, it's because it's the old one. Yeah,
Yep.
just
Yep.
felt a little bit, looked a little bit weird. All right.
Alright.
I feel like the top one is the most normal answer
Okay,
to this.
sure. You do what you think you.
This one isn't good. It's
Well, I
There's
see
pressure
I
going
see
on.
the middle one as if, like, it depends if Piero is dedicated. Like, if Piero wants to impress him with the art, then you respectfully declining is also you saying that he can. So that's
Yeah.
why I think the middle option is there, but that's how I'm reading it. But you want to do the top option, so do the top option.
yeah.
There we have it. I hope this allays your concerns, my lord. Excellent. By the way, Father Abbot, am I still welcome to your table for supper? Naturally. Wonderful. I'd like Andreas to join us.
Oh, now it's incredibly official. Oh, I can say it.
You can say it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a worthy thing to say as well, so that
Yeah.
the kind of like the monks around you don't feel like you're.
Yeah. At least I
Sucked
feel
up.
like it would only be fair to say, my lord, I've already made supper plans with Rocker family in town.
And best case scenario. Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, one of them says, "Oh, they can join us." Like,
Yeah, but no.
nonsense. You can eat with them any day. I'm only here for the evening.
Well, it's official now.
Well, Father? Oh, well, that would be quite unusual. Unusual or not, I doubt my good friend, the Prince Bishop, would deny additional guests at his table.
Oh my god, the prince is gonna be. Or it's just
The
his
Prince
table.
Bishop. What do you think? I understand, yes. You're right, of course, Andreas may join us for supper. I look forward to it. You had this planned. You must have put your hook in the Baron this morning when you ambushed him in town. Go to hell!
Hey, mad at me, I'm trying to help. That's beyond ridiculous. Listen to yourself.
Brother Pierre Andres is not to blame for any of this. I am. Yes, you are, and you've embarrassed me, the abbot and the abbey. Prior Fennec is right, of course. No wonder we don't get patience. Guy, can you stop flattering the prayer for 1 minute?
Anyone is embarrassed here, it's you, Garrison. I don't know. What makes sense here? He's kind of confronting us, so it feels right to like tell him that's nonsense, but
I
too
don't.
insolent and you're too obvious about it, Guy. I don't need to start a
don't
fight
need
with
to start
Guy.
fighting.
That's just kicking down. But I could also say nothing. Which
Do you want to
just-
call out Ferenc? Might lose your position here. As in, like, you might lose your table.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to start like kick him down.
You're calling him out.
Yeah.
No, Ferenc is the guy that's above you.
Yeah, I know. Like I'm right in
yeah,
front of
yeah.
me.
Okay.
Do I need to call him out for being embarrassed?
No subtlety, just go to hell. You could have said go to hell
Yeah,
to him a second ago, so like,
it's true.
this is like way less.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, brothers! Oh, you didn't get? Did you get to say it? I guess you did get to say it. You got the last word. If you please, Sister Zendo, Zena, and I would prefer if you could keep the noise down.
Sedina?
Dina? You could keep the noise down. It sounds like Samson slaying the Philistines in here. Back to work, everyone.
Well, that was not wonderful. There's nothing to be done about it now.
Zadie's nuts.
I'll finish my work here and wash up in the lavatory and supper at the abbot's table.
Well, at least we got the last word in and we called him out.
I suppose. More pages. Supper at the abbot's table.
Oh, we didn't even get to tell the others what we had to cancel. This is so sad.
Yeah,
They're gonna be waiting for us before they break bread. That's so sad.
yeah. Lawrence invited me to eat at the abbot's table. I'm not sure I'm welcome, but I can't refuse the invitation. I should wash up at the lavatorium in the cloister, and then join the brothers. The lavatory.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, I feel like it's
I feel bad that we don't get to join our friends.
where do I go?
To the place to
Oh yeah,
wash
this is
up.
the same either way. We were going to, what was it called?
I don't. Yeah. 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 What? No, yeah, cloister to wash
Wait,
up,
is that
right?
where I've washed up? I should wash up at the lavatorium
In the cloister.
in the cloister. Okay. Go in there afterwards. Courtyard and lavatorium.
We haven't been out there yet.
It's not.
Oh! Chris, I'm so glad you'll be joining us for supper. Oh, the circumstances are unusual. I won't be able to speak with you. None of the brothers will. It'll be good to have you with us.
That's a shame. I always enjoy our talks.
Now, the same doesn't apply to you. It's just before you. Though I wouldn't recommend it. Father Abbott does not look kindly at your chatter.
I hope I don't make a fool of myself. These men are far above my station. I wish you could take my place, brother hero. He deserves the honor. Supper with an abbot and a nobleman. I could get used to this.
But the middle option's
The middle
nice.
one is good. I feel like he needs some praise.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry for how the prior treated you. It's not fair. It's humiliating.
Oh, no, my son. There's no need to worry about me or my pride. We need a little taste of humility from time to time to keep our feet on this earth. No, Andreas, you are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much. Green!
Green.
Our first green text! You are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you. I'm proud to have known you and your... When you leave us all at the Kirisu Abbey, and at the Kirisu Abbey behind, call upon your friend Lorenz, Baron, Rothriel, help you and your crew. Rich guy.
Oh, I called him my friend. He's wrong, you know. Terence is wrong about you being slow. There's nothing wrong with your style. It's not old. It's just a nobleman.
Just
because
'cause the
the
noble-
nobleman
yeah.
says so.
I mean, they're both good options. Don't trouble yourself over it. Time passes for us all. Things change. The future will ride over. Like at the start of the, like in the start of the game when we used that rock to erase all the text. Need not fear it, any of it, as long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now I must hurry to the refectory to join my brothers. I'll see you inside.
And so must we. A thought.
What's over here? Is there something to the left here? Some
A
square
thought.
trees.
Is it late enough for us to sneak into the library?
They said after they go to sleep, right?
Yeah,
Or
I guess not.
Did I misunderstand that?
Let's look at that journal again. Wait.
I don't know if it was a journal. It was like a thought that you had yourself.
What's this? Taxes. Is that just the start of the day? Yeah, I think. Didn't sort out the payment issue. That would be an awkward thing to bring up during supper.
But if you want to leverage your position, you probably have the fancy man on your side at dinner. Like,
and if he at least can,
Baron will probably be like, "Oh, you're not paying this man?" or something like that.
yeah.
Reyes, glad you could join us.
Thank you, my lord. Father Gernard, Father Thomas, Prior Fence, Barons.
Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the God of the living, the Son of the living God." Just reading the Bible. Oh, the Gospel of Matthew, wonderful. Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah. This was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. I tell you that you are Peter. This rock I will, and on this rock I will build my church. The gates of Hades will not overcome." Have you read Matthew much, Andreas? It's like, instead of asking their Google Home to play some Spotify, they're just asking Brother Matthias to read out some of Matthew.
Yeah. I think I'll nod head, and I won't like say much.
Air
because that's the
fryer
point.
face. The chat said air
Yeah.
fryer face at him. It's so true. I will give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you lose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Loosed in heaven. And then he ordered his disciples to not tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. That reminds me, Father Gernert, have you read anything by Martin Luther? Oh, he's bringing it up. I can't say that I has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. Oh, this is gonna...
There's some angry people in the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is not quite the thing that you would usually bring up in a Catholic church. My lord, is the meal to your liking? I believe I remember you enjoying our quail the last visit. The quail? My god, Father Abbot, the quail's fine. But don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? Lawrence just said something that made the jazz music stop. Yeah, I think this is like bringing up politics at Thanksgiving vibes.
Yeah.
He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in ways I don't think we've seen before. Father Thomas, you see the value in his ideas, do you not? Lord, I mean, no offense, but I do not. Brother Matteo, yes, how appropriate. What are your thoughts on Luther's attack on the church's sales of indulgences? Aaron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation. Fine, fine. What about Andreas?
Oh no.
Oh no. We told him earlier we agreed with him. Certainly a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's really put me in a difficult position. Why not join in the debate? It may bring everyone
Socrates
closer
would
to
love to
understanding
join
the
in
truth.
the debate.
I need
Socrates
to be quiet.
nuts.
I don't know what else to do. To hell with the abbot. If he can't handle a little criticism, he isn't fit to sit at the fancy table.
I have to be off now, see you. Thanks for coming, Arcade. Arcade, we'll catch you around next time. Hope you've enjoyed the stream.
Damn. Well, I don't like the idea of someone paying their way into heaven. I think that's
are
a
you
very
gonna-
fair thing to
Are you
criticize.
going to participate in a little bit of a
I think we're gonna
secretarial
have
debate?
to. Because the abbot will be furious with me. That's why.
He's talking to himself, so he's like, why should
Yeah.
I?
I like
Yeah.
how it is just your internal thoughts.
Well, it's your dream characters. You're like talking to your own brain about.
God, this is actually tough. I feel like this one's too aggressive. Like, why not? Where should we start? Where this one's like, it's either very binary. Yeah, I love doing
And not
this,
only
and very
that,
binary.
not
like,
only that, it's such an enthusiastic like, let's
Exactly.
debate.
Oh, Computer did something.
Is like this is like Redditor mode.
Yeah.
Would you like to go into Redditor mode? It might be funny,
It might be funny.
but then you'll also become an air fryer guy. So think about that.
I don't want to be an air fryer guy. I don't want to become him. I just want to be like, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I want to eat now.
Yeah. Too bad your options are, why not?
Yeah.
Or don't say anything, which is also a weird option because
That's
when,
also
when
weird.
somebody royal addresses you, you can't just not say anything.
You can't not, yeah. Oh, why not? Where should we start?
This will be remembered. Ah, debate. Excellent. Why not start at the 95 Theses?
Oh,
That's the
a list of
the
positions,
thing that he
yeah.
is that the thing that he hammered on the door from the art?
Positions against the church's practice of selling indulgences for the remission of sin was written in 1570.
Can we look at this art real quick? I like that guy.
Mhm.
Eating another guy. The chameleon looks a little advanced.
Yeah.
That's like way more advanced than their usual arts.
Stuff.
Good stuff. We need to appreciate some of the margin art
Yeah.
a little more often. Enough! And Andreas, you should know better. Lord Rothvogel, you are our guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. I will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Matthieu, or with any other brother. Is that clear? I suppose, Father, it is your abbey, but you're taking too much offense at this, and you're far too afraid of change. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. Better accept it. What?
Oh, there's like splatter.
You wrote that so angrily. Neither you nor Martin Luther dictate change to the Holy Church on their whim. This talk is beyond insulting. It is blasphemous, outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I've ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment, the donation of my copy of Historia Tassier. You cannot accept what the future will bring. Perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with you. Well, no need to overstay my welcome. Fathers, brothers, Andreas, good night. Dramatic? Why, Andreas? Why did you engage him? I expected better. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in chapter privately. Brother Pierre, please accompany Andreas out. I will take my leave as well. Good night. of our father, Gernot, and the Baron. I'm sure it will take time. It will all be... What?
Oh, something in the morning.
I heard Father Abbot can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he himself.
Seems unlikely. I think the Baron should apologize if he wants to be.
Think only that, Matthew. Our forgiveness should come like God's love, freely without condition. In any case, I do hope the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of this day, for everyone's sake.
Brother Piero, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas?
Ha! That is for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I'm just a monk, thank you. Good night, my son. Here is where we start going into the library if you would like.
Should get some sleep.
An awkward supper. Ah, we missed out on our friend dinner. But
Yeah,
this...
for that, we can't go in.
Huh?
Nope. Cannot. The door's locked. We are done. We're going to the shrine. No one be here.
Go to the lower abbey and see if anyone's
We're
around.
going here. That's the way we'll leave anyway.
Yeah.
Haven't really explored this place. Ooh.
Ooh, there's like fireflies around the garden. There's a sheep!
Sheep!
Supper ended badly. An argument erupted between the Baron and the Abbot. Hopefully I'll get worked out in the morning. I should head back to my room and get some sleep.
Passing is lucky to have so much, well, the word naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. That's just the plants. Are there many petalid cinquefoil? It grows so easily, some consider it a weed. Sisters certainly keep their gardens well tended.
Maybe it's just like fireflies or something. There's a cat!
Back to the cat. Gatto.
Mouse Fanger.
Yeah.
Whoa. A cool mural.
Doors into the convent are locked to outsiders.
Oh, this
Men
is like
at
where the
least.
women...
Yeah.
God of Bingen. Cecilia's favorite. Have we met Cecilia?
Don't think so yet.
Hildegard. Saint Hildegard of Bingen was a Benedictine abbess, visionary mystic, and prolific writer on a variety of subjects, from theology to musical composition. Oh,
Delicious.
God bless you, Andreas.
God bless you, Mother Cilicia.
Something I can help you with?
I noticed that you took the sisters inside when I walked up with the Baron.
What concern of that is yours?
It just seemed unusual.
Baron arrived to see the abbot in the scriptorium. It isn't appropriate for the sisters to interact with. Maybe don't.
Yeah,
rile
stay in the
them.
middle. I see. That makes sense. Thank you. Is that all?
I have answered your question, Andreas. Good.
Good day. That's what we're gonna get. We know there's beef. That's all that's here. We can just leave. And that's it.
Maybe you're
And
right.
so we do.
I guess, like, instead of going to dinner, you could.
There's a lamp still burning in the guest room. Lawrence must still be awake. I wonder how he's doing. What was he thinking? He's a baron, but he couldn't have expected that to go well. The storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. I should get back to the Garants. But I could also check on him. That's kind of what that... No, I can't. It's only here.
Well, maybe if you interact with it.
Can't go. Maybe I can knock. I don't know.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I can't do anything. I think it was just a reflection. I have to go home.
Yes, there was sheep.
Huh?
A
Yeah.
small ghost. Are you alright, Master Baylor?
I believe that I may just have seen the physical manifestation of a spirit. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
The ghost?
Yes, maybe. There must be a better explanation than that.
Well, I'm not here to tell you what you saw. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts.
Interesting. Have you ever seen one?
Usually around the ruins. Who knows how many restless roamers lie beneath these stones? Well, I think I found Joan's last lost sheep. I'm going to head home. Take care, Master Mailer.
I will. Thank you, Till.
What a good sheep, it just followed him.
Maybe someone sneaking out. Keys of the shrine to Saint Christopher. Quite nice. Did it say size?
Yeah, I think it's just a
Forest.
misspelling. There was a duck on the previous page. Ow!
Shrine of Saint Christopher. We're just going for a little hike. Carvings of Saint Satia. Looks quite old. There'll be something here later.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Waterfall. Garden full of bugs. No wonder Otto hasn't split it up. Waterfall must flow down from the snowmelt to the mountains above the abbey.
I reckon after you get back home, we're gonna hold the end of the stream.
Yeah,
And
old salt.
keep playing next time. It's getting quite late.
Yeah, I agree. Sassing's old salt. Our town made money before the Imperial War.
Oh, look at that.
Oops, I thought I could make it faster. You cannot. All good things take time.
That's the first time we've seen like a
Yeah.
person.
Also called the Via Imperi. The Imperial Road links Venice in the south with Stettin on the Baltic Sea in the north. Baltic Sea in the north. It passes through Verona, Innsbruck, Nuremberg, and many other cities along the way. It also brings thousands of travelers to Sassen and Hirsau every year.
Why is the finger so long? It's just annotations, you know? You gotta make sure people know what you're pointing at.
They didn't make arrows back then,
I didn't know about arrows.
but they did know about pointing.
Smoky.
Smokies. That's where they make
That
charcoal.
sure is smoky. They're not like
Felling for the abbey's innovations and firewood. The town can only gather sticks.
oh, the back of the church.
Ah, no.
No. Pale horse, still on the floor.
Hello? Are you
No, don't talk.
main side?
What? Matins? Let's say.
Martins.
Matins.
Matins. Mosaic hour corresponding to 2 a.m. It's used for the night prayer.
Matins, the pale horse, death. Oh shit. Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now? Yes, you are with us. This is now. I apologize, Andreas. I imagine that was quite alarming.
Is she alright?
She is, yes. Sister Amelie is a mystic, gifted with visions. God sees fit to give them. Some are more frightening than others.
What is she doing there? Does she live in the church?
She lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her. If you came to Mass more often, you would see that I give her communion through a window in her cell.
Herself?
She is an Incris, a religious hermit so devoted to God that she has enclosed herself in a cell next to the church. She is dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and of religious contemplation. Sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives a great and terrible vision.
Is she local to Tessing, or was she a nun at Kaiser?
Neither. She came here from a Benedictine abbey in Lower Bavaria after the powerful duchy in the southern East Holy Roman Empire, east of Swabia and north of Tyrol. Hastings and Carousel sit in the extreme south of the border with Tyrol. I am her professor and caretaker. Many Anchresses are not literate. I write down her visions to help interpret them.
I thought all the monks and nuns at Kersau could read. Even poor brother Folkbert.
One man, I'm only one man says, I like how different characters have different fonts.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
great.
at the start we were introduced to the fact that different professions, sort of, or like levels of education have different. It's like how they would write, sort of.
Yeah.
Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Oh, she changed her speech.
Yeah,
sort of.
because
Well,
we thought she was a literate nun, but she
she
is not.
not a literate nun. Yeah.
So yeah,
So yeah, we
exactly.
So it's like based on what we think of the person. Of course, sister.
She seems unhappy. It sounds like she is in a great deal of pain.
She is. She feels pain that is both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as I can. Physical pain comes from a deformity, a spine, and aching. I know of no cure for that, save prayer to the Almighty.
Sister Emily was saying that she had visions of death. Someone be in danger.
Oh no, don't rush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare food. So, good night, Andreas.
Good night, Father.
Okay, this is like... So it's not... Are we not at the church anymore? It's like sort of a different building?
Yeah, now we're...
It's like
that's the
chapel,
church.
maybe.
This is the church.
This is the church, okay.
What we were up
thought
at
we went up
before
the
was
hill.
the abbey.
Oh, right.
That's like where monks are.
Yes.
Every village can have a church.
Yes.
But an abbey is when monks are trained
Yes, you're right.
and live. And monks are kind of devoted to that area.
What is that?
These figures look like they were carved by someone without formal training.
Like a sculpture. Oh, there's ducks! There's like wooden animals.
Ottilia's home. So she must be self-taught. I'm just kind of...
Oh, look at that bull. Oh, look at that
Yeah,
bull.
it's good. Johann Bauer.
I don't remember who that is. What are
Like,
those?
we may not have met him. What? What are those? Beehives.
Beehives?
These beehives. John's
Oh.
family keeps beehives for the honey. Wax.
I guess we're
Town
in
Commons.
Or...
What were we here?
Oh no,
We
go
over
no,
there.
We're over
Town Commons is...
there. Look at that.
big.
There was a really funny... No, there was like a scarecrow.
Central Town. It's kind of a
Man, there's so much to see here. Bagel.
bakery. Hotel. House.
Cat! It's a different cat. Schlau.
Schlan.
Schlau.
I think it was Schlan. Oh, it was Schlau.
Schlau.
Ocean drug. So,
Wow, this town. Expansive town.
stores.
Stores.
Oh yeah, we've seen that.
I guess it's... So, like, maybe you'll have to collect some herbs later or something.
Perhaps.
Welcome back. We are going to go back to our farm and probably finish up for the day. Yeah, it's getting late at our house.
And hopefully there will be understanding of the bad news that I drew.
Hello?
Oh, he lives here.
Think we're gonna have a dream vision again?
Yeah. Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Torum prior. Yeah. We should clean this up. Yeah, it's the same. It's getting late. I should get some rest.
Did you
Go
tell
sleep.
Lawrence that Luther was a total piece of shit towards Jewish people? No, Luther was like trying to bring up Lawrence was trying to bring up Luther in the middle of dinner, and our options were either to, and he addressed us directly, so our options were either to respond, yeah, okay, I'll talk about my opinions of Martin Luther. Like, why not? Let's talk about Martin Luther.
Or
Not say anything at all.
that's the only options we had.
And then we
Right.
were like, okay, let's talk about
But
it.
is this a good time to
This
call
is a
it?
good time to call her up. Just catching Nabil up
Yeah.
on... Yeah. And then that caused a massive... I don't think it was us that caused it. I think that no matter what option we picked,
Yeah.
the monks would have gotten... The abbots would have gotten really pissed off, and no matter what. They were not very into Martin Luther, let me tell you that.
Alright, well, GG.
That was cool.
We have to go straight to bed because we have a big day tomorrow.
Do I have time to look for raid stuff?
Yes. Always got time to distribute the wealth.
Yes. We are probably going to send you to Rinvella because they only have 6 viewers at the moment. So that seems like a good way to share the love. Oh, and
Yeah.
raid message. Yes.
You know the drill.
And thank you so much for coming, everybody. We'll get more of this gameplay.
Yeah.
On
I'm sure a lot more will happen soon in the game.
Yes. I think it's supposed to be a mystery, so we still haven't found out what the thing that's supposed to be mysterious is yet.
Yeah.
It's a long open.
Alright, let's finish. I gotta piss.
Yes, we gotta go. Alright, let's see. Raid now. Good night, everybody.
Bye bye.